Today I got fun, cuz.
All you hoes, all of you hoes.
I'm not fucking leaving.
The same
Give
shit.
me an example and then you saying nothing.
I'm not giving. What the fuck do I need to be giving you whole ass examples for, man? It's either I'm talking. Look, like I said, I'm not Steve. We either have a problem or we don't.
So what you like about what Mentuition did?
I'll tell you, and with the same thing I told them, they're moving around at a high rate. Even though they may not have the views, their name ring bells in the space.
Can't stop, won't stop, fellow records, cause we get down, baby, we get down, baby.
Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
You should have booked a consultation. You ain't had a game.
I know how I move.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, chicken, turkeys, rabbit. You name it.
I want to do good rest stuff for my friend. Honey.
What's going on, everybody? Class is in session. My brother from another mother, International, is not here, guys. He's not here. Saddens me, but he is here. He is here in spirit, guys. He is here in spirit. He's watching. Al will be on the next show. Shout out to Al. Al will probably be in the chat as well. Shout out to everybody. Let's do a quick roll call, guys. A quick roll call. Who is in the classroom today? We got Travel Wolf in the building. Says, congratulations, guys. Remember who always said y'all was gonna be running this shit. Haha. Appreciate you, dog. Drop a bomb for Travel Wolf. Shout out to Cornell. Cornell in the building says, foreigner. Shout out to Cornell, man. Appreciate all the love and support. Who else we got in class? Cornell says, I'm not Steve. Hey, man.
I'm not Steve.
Shout out to Retired Civilian. I see you. What's good? What's good? What's good? Travel Lover says we here. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Also, guys, before we start, okay, up here on the top right-hand side of your screen, you'll see a QR code. Al and myself are going to Brazil very soon, guys, and we need to hit our goal. We are very close to hitting our goal. Let's see where we're at right now for this fundy. Let's see. Where are we at with the fundy? We're at 554, guys. We need 554 more dollars to reach our goal, guys. All right, so send in your Cash Apps. All right, Cash Apps get counted towards the goal, or your PayPals. I will periodically check the PayPal throughout the show. As well as the Cash App. All right, guys. So send in your Cash Apps, send in your PayPals, and we will put that towards the trip, man.
Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal.
This trip is going to be very expensive, but I think it's going to be a really good one. As you guys know, we are throwing a yacht party. However, all the ticket sales from the yacht party are going basically straight to the yacht. The yachts are expensive for New Year's. The motherfuckers is charging like 3, 4, 5 times the price for everything. So, you know, we're going down there because we know it's going to be great content for you guys. And we have some special surprises for you guys, too. So let's see who else is in the chat before we get started. Salute to Bravo. Bravo, what's good? Black Sparrow, what's up, man? What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? Gates, I see you. Shout out to you guys, man. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Likes are free. And yeah, guys, we have a great show for you guys today. I'm super excited. Super excited about this Brazil trip. But let's jump into our housekeeping, guys, before we, you know, talk about the show at hand and, you know, go over everything. So let's go over the housekeeping real quick. As you guys know, you guys can join our Patreon. Okay, that's patreon.com/Mentuition. So you guys are going to get all the sauce and all the game. You should have booked a consultation. You ain't had a game. All right, it is free to join our Patreon, guys. However, if you want to unlock all the uncensored stuff, we do have some censored content on there. Those of you who are going to CTG or Medellin and you want a quick little guide, YouTube keeps taking it down, so we uploaded it for free on our Patreon. But if you want to unlock the uncensored version, which is about 1.5 hours long for each of those, you get like 3 hours worth of content. You'll have to sign up. Okay, guys, we have 3 tiers. All you got to do is hit the Become a Member button right here. And you'll see our general admission tier. At this level, you get access to all of our full uncensored travel guides, exclusive Patreon uncensored content, exclusive Discord content, access to videos before they hit YouTube, access to our WhatsApp group, exclusive behind the scenes footage, and special Discord access. Next up, guys, you get we have our VIP tier. At this level, you get access to all of our Not Safe for YouTube content, priority chats on YouTube, access to our members only live streams, a list of over 1,000 remote jobs, 1 free consultation question and answer per month on Patreon direct message, 20% off of consultations, 10% off the merch, and even more special Discord access. And last, but certainly not least,
Spin the check and get it right back.
we have our all access pass. This is how you guys can support us at the highest level. Okay, you get 1 free consultation per month, up to 1 hour, 25% off of additional consultations throughout the month. You get access to a list of over 20,000 remote jobs, access to our personal cell phone numbers, access to the Mentuition Mafia WhatsApp group, exclusive member-only meetups, that's nationally and internationally, VIP access and discounts on our merch, yacht parties, and other events. And guys, don't forget to join the Discord. The link is in the description below, or you can go to mentuitiondiscord.net. Again, if the mentuitiondiscord.net doesn't work, just go to the link in the description below of our YouTube to join the Discord. Discord is basically a free community where you guys can chat behind the scenes about your upcoming travel plans. Also, guys, don't forget to join our Facebook group.
Honey.
Our Facebook group is rapidly growing, guys. We have over 600 members. It's free. You can post, ask questions. It's a big community. We're trying to build it. There are some Facebook groups, guys, believe it or not, that have like 30,000 or 40,000 plus people that are passport bros. So we want to build ours to 20, 30, 40, 50K and just build a community of people who are trying to help each other. And we're going to give you guys a lot of content on our Facebook. All right, guys. Also, check out our website, guys. All right. Mentuitionnetwork.com. Okay, guys. Mentuitionnetwork.com is where you guys can check out all of our even more footage and even more things we have behind the scenes. And you guys can purchase your ticket to our yacht party. All right. The NYE yacht party is, man, super close, guys. Less than 2 weeks away. I'm super, super excited to be hosting this party with Don Banks. We got some special guests pulling up, so I'm just super happy about this one, man. It's going to be fucking crazy. Fireworks going off in the distance, man. We're going to be on the boat, bad bitches, champagne popping. It's going to be lit. We're going to live stream some of it, and then we're going to vlog some of it. We are not going to live stream the whole thing, but it should be fun, guys. Super excited about the yacht party. So if you guys are going to be down there, some of you guys that have been procrastinating to the 12th hour, there still are some tickets available, very few. So go on the website, use coupon code Mentuition, and you will get a discount off the tickets and pull up to this yacht. You are not going to want to miss it, guys. We're going to have 35 to 40 girls on the yacht, and, you know, it's going to be insane. Don Banks will be there. Myself, Al, KING68 the Great supposed to be there. We'll talk about that in a moment, man. And we got some other special guests that might be pulling up to the boat, man. So, man, there's no telling what's going to happen on this boat party, man, but it's going to be insane. I'll tell you that. All right, guys. So go to mentuitionnetwork.com to buy your tickets. Also, guys, you can join the Mentuition Mafia. I forgot to mention that. We have a YouTube membership. If everything else that I'm, mentioning to you is too expensive and you're like, man, I don't have $20, but I really want to support, join our YouTube membership, guys. It's called the Mentuition Mafia. It's only $3.99. Okay. Also on the website, guys, we are selling tickets for Carnival. A lot of you guys will be going down to Brazil for Carnival. So Brazil, Rio, Carnival tickets you can purchase right there. You can also book a consultation from our website. All of that stuff can be done there, man. So make sure you guys check out mentuitionnetwork.com. Okay. All right, guys. Let me put the chat on the screen. Oh, the chat's already on the screen. Great, guys. We're going to put the chat on the screen. Usually when it's double boxing me an hour up there, it's kind of distracting, and then the box goes over Al's box. But since we're doing a solo show today, again, guys, Al will be back tomorrow or Saturday. We're going to do another show. Probably tomorrow or Saturday. Al will be on that show, but he's handling some things, so he'll be watching from the background, and maybe he'll be in the chat as well. Shout out to Cornell. He says, the countdown for NYE Yacht Party begins. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Super, super excited. Let's drop a bomb. Let's drop a bomb for this NYE party, man. We got to bring in 2026 right, guys. We have to bring it in right. It's only right that we do something in Brazil. This is the first official Mentuition meetup. We're super excited to meet you guys. Those of you who can make it, and I know more people will be able to make a Cartagena or a Medi trip because it's closer and easier. So the next time we do a meetup, we'll definitely do it in Cartagena or Medi, okay? To help you guys out that can't make it to some of these further away trips. So appreciate you, Cornell. Okay, so we already broke the news, but damn it, breaking news again. Breaking news again. Mentuition, the goats of the space, innovators, just trying to break down walls, break down doors, do new things, bring different people to different countries. The Mentuition boys have done it again. They've managed to bring, people call him the Riz God. People call him King68 the Great, guys, is coming down to Rio, Brazil with the Mentuition boys. We're gonna be collabing on some projects with him, Don Banks, other special guests, baddies.
Grinded, hitting Brazilian dance from behind.
Did I say baddies?
Grinded, hitting Brazilian dance from behind.
From Brazil, man. And I told you guys on the last show, I'm going to talk a little bit more about it on this show, just to kind of really explain, you know, not exactly what we're going to do, but I think what it means for the space, what it could mean for the space, and get your guys' input. A lot of people were very heartbroken last show. Oh man, you bringing that 6'8" nigga down to Brazil? He gonna take all the hoes. And man, Steve, what are you doing, man? I don't want him around it. Come on, man. You guys, again, okay, have faith. Oh, ye of little faith. You have to have faith, all right? And have faith in yourself. Anybody who's been to Rio knows there are beautiful women everywhere. And there's no one nigga that can take all the hoes. Okay, I know you guys think that there's one guy to take all the hoes.
All you
all right?
hoes, all of you hoes.
I get it. You're crying. You're upset. You're upset. Steve, why are you bringing that nigga down here, man? Come on, dude. You're opening up something that doesn't need to be open, man. Right? Come on. He's getting all the hoes in Miami. He doesn't need to come to Brazil. He doesn't need to go to Thailand. He doesn't need to. He doesn't need to go to Sasua. Sasua is my favorite place, man. Don't bring King68. Come on, man. Right? I get it. I understand, chat. But you know, times are hard. All right. Times is hard sometimes, and times everything's changing. Okay, we can't keep people out of countries. We can't keep Relo out of countries. You know what I mean? You guys, why is Relo going here? Y'all invited Relo. People can go wherever they want to go. And to be honest, I think King68 would go mega viral in Brazil. He might go more mega viral in Thailand, chat. Oh my God. Oh my God. In Thailand?
Oh my God. Did you see what Keith did?
All right. So I think that, you know what I mean? I told you guys, I wish I could bring up the old lives, because I was saying, like, I want to bring celebrities and do like, I manifested this. I hate the word manifestation, but I literally manifested this. I had said a minute ago, Al had brought it up. People were laughing at us, calling us the cameraman crew. And then I was saying, well, I'm trying to like do shit with Speed and Aiden Ross, and it would be dope to like be a cameraman for like influencers and meet different artists and bring them to Thailand or bring them to some of these places and just show them around, right? Booking the consultation, having the game, you know.
You should have booked a consultation. You ain't had a game.
Moving properly.
Gotta know how I move.
Now, anything can happen anywhere, right? Anybody could get got. We could go to any country and something can happen. What I'm saying, when I say move around, I'm just saying like have an itinerary of things to do and places to shoot, have fun, you know, try to stay out of the dangerous areas and really just enjoy ourselves. Okay, there's a lot of celebrities, believe it or not, that come down to Rio, that go to Sao Paulo, that go to other countries. They just, you know, find people they trust, people that they know, and they go down with them, and that's how it happens. Shout out to Travel Wolf. He said, this guy has smashed your girl. Fellas, be warned. Travel Wolf, come on, man. Come on, Travel Wolf. Don't do that. All right. I need you, Travel Wolf, to you know, don't scare off the people. All right. This is not what this is about. I think this is more, like I said, the content that we're going to get from this is going to be great. Those of you who are, watch his content, you'll have a chance to meet him if you're going to be down there. We're going to be cooling, chilling. I told you guys, please don't fan out, man. If you see King68, just say, yo, what's up? Can I get a picture? If you want to get a picture, cool. Like, don't be like, hey, man. We've already gotten to it with people coming up to him saying, you only get hoes because you tall, right? You get these situations where people are, and we're going to be overseas. The last thing we need to do is be hating on each other in another country. We got other shit we got to worry. We got to worry about motherfuckers coming up and trying to snatch our iPhones. So let's enjoy ourselves down there and have a great time. I think it's going to be one of the most epic trips ever. But before I jump into how this could change the space or maybe light a fire in the space going into 2026, and like I said, I want to make this an interesting trip. I want to make this a fun trip, and I want to really show King Brazil 1.0. We're not going to go 2.0. We're not going to take him to a baile or some crazy hood party. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, like Speed, when Speed comes to Brazil, they take him to the favelas and he doing crazy shit. We're not going to go that hard. We're just going to chill. But we're definitely going to, hit the major spots, and I think it's going to be a dope trip. Shout out. Let me see what the chat's talking about. Retired Civilian says, I'm 31. I'm not a fan of fanning out. I don't want to be famous, man. I just want to be rich. No, man, that makes sense, bro. If you could be rich without the fame, I think most people would select that. There are some people that just want to be famous. They'll do anything to be famous. But being rich without the fame is so much better. You can move around. It's not a bunch of people, asking you for pictures or, trying to get clout off of you or whatever it is. So, me and Al experienced that at the height of Mentuition. I had never took pictures with people before. Like, I never had people come up to me and ask for pictures until I made this channel. So being on both sides of the camera, where I'm behind it, in front of it, had a little bit of fame. I've had people recognize me here in Miami. I'll be at the Hard Rock Casino playing poker, motherfucker at the table. I know you. I've seen you before. I've had people, basically, now that our channel got wiped out, it's more like people are like, I've seen you before somewhere. And I never tell them that I have a channel. And then, or they recognize me and we have a whole conversation. So, but King is on that cusp of, like, he's very famous. He goes mega viral, but he's not like I Show Speed famous. So he's not going to necessarily get mobbed, but there's a lot of people. So I'll explain in a moment, but we'll go over a few things before I kind of jump into that. But I want to ask a general question before we go into some videos of King talking about Brazil and then me giving my, take on it. Chat, do you think a person like King68 would change the travel space if he started making travel content in the same countries that we frequent? So if he went to a Thailand or a Sosua or Colombia, Brazil, Rio, you know what I mean? Is this going to mess things up? Is it going to be good for the space? What's your actual, and also I want to add a disclaimer. King doesn't really do tricking. So it's not no tricking stuff. He keeps it very player. He's trying to riz the girls, you know what I'm saying? Not to say he wouldn't go to a strip club or something like that, but what I'm saying is he's not going to a strip club and throwing money or, hey, let's go to the back type shit, right? So those of you who are worried about the P for P part of it, I think you got it a little misconstrued, because it's not going to be a P for P trip for him. You know what I mean? You may catch me at Al at 4x4. Okay. You may catch me at Al at 4x4.
I want some hawkers.
Okay. And shit, maybe King will be there, but like I said, he's not the type to, be dishing out money. And, if you catch us at a strip club with King, King's the kind of guy, he's trying to get the chicks out of there for the free ski. Right. So he not there paying them hoes. He knows he tall, he can just get them to come out for nothing. And actually me and Al have done that, by the way. It's not that hard to do. You got to have some riz, but you can get some of them girls without speaking the language. Hey, come, and then they just like you. But anyway, all right. So Retired Civilian said Brazil is perfect though. Exactly. It's perfect for his content. I think it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be dope. All right, let's play a couple quick clips. This was a stream we just did the other day. And hold on, International's in the building. Hold on, we got some breaking news. Al, I guess you're here. I think you're here. International is joined the show. I want you guys to know he's here. All right, we're gonna add him up here. International. It's good to have you, man. Don't know how long you'll be here, but appreciate you for pulling up, guys. Without further ado, yours truly, second part of Mentuition, International. He's in the building, guys. He's in the building. He's in the building. He's in the building. He's in the building. Let's drop him off.
Yo. It was a goodie, bro.
Yes, sir. What's good? What's good?
Chilling. Just wanted to pop in real quick.
Wait, hold on. Are you me?
I'm not Steve.
I see your. Is that my picture?
I'm not Mentuition.
Okay, so you're me. No, you're Al.
No, I'm not Mentuition. Who I look like, Steve?
Okay.
I'm not Steve.
What's good though? What's good, man? How you doing?
Chilling, man. What up, chat? Salute to y'all. I'll be back next show. I got a lot going on in the background, so there's a bunch of background noise, and I can't really get to like any place quiet right now. But just wanted to pop in, say what's up to the show. Salute to y'all. I'll be back next show. But yeah, super excited for New Year's. Me and Steve are working on some very crazy plays behind the scenes. KING68 is pretty much he's down there pretty much on the yacht. I don't want to say he's gonna be on the yacht, but if he can make it in time, he'll be there. And then we working on some other stuff behind the scenes. May have some more people coming down. It's been a crazy week. But salute to Steve. We both working hard and super excited to break the internet, take over. This is gonna be the trip of the year for 2025, and we're gonna break the internet for 2026 too. And nobody in the space can touch this trip. So I'm super excited.
Absolutely, man. Couldn't have said it any better myself. Well, yeah, Al, I don't know how long you have I don't know if you're popping in, but yeah, I'm gonna play a couple quick videos. Unless did you have anything else to throw in?
Yeah, don't kiss these others in the mouth, and
never kiss.
That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for me tonight.
Okay.
Behind the scenes, I can help you with all the putting the chats up and stuff, but just want to pop in real quick, say what's up.
All right, cool, man. Well, appreciate you, man. That's International, man. Thank you so much, man. Yes, sir. All right, cool. All right, appreciate you, Al. So Al's gonna be behind the scenes, guys. He'll be popping some of your chats on the screen. Let me know if there's any super chats or PayPals or whatever else we got. Let me check the PayPal and the super chat real quick now. Again, guys, we are doing a fundraiser for Brazil. You guys killed it last week and this week actually. We had almost $100, $150 I think one of the shows and more. So guys, send in your cash apps, guys. Me and Al are headed to Brazil in less than 2 weeks, and we just need help with some of the expenses for our flight back out of Brazil, but also some of the day-to-day expenses when we get down there. So we're at we need $554 more to get it down to reach our goal. So once that 554 goes down to zero, yeah, man, we'll be at our goal. So let me just check real quick before we jump into it to see if we got any cash apps. Oh shit, hold the fucking phones. We definitely have a cash app. God damn it, it's a big cash app. We gotta play some shit. Hold the fucking phones. Hold the phones. Where's my shit? Here it is. Let's go.
Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar, un lugar para trabajar.
Hold on, chat. It's such a big donation. We have to play it one more time, chat. Okay, one more time.
Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. arregla con dinero. Money world, si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar, un lugar para trabajar.
Hey, man. Wow. Shout out, man. Shout out, shout out, shout out, shout out. Let me put it up here on the screen. Shout out to Black Sparrow coming in with a $50 bomb.
honey.
God damn.
Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
Grinded, hitting Brazilian dimes from behind. Grinded, hitting Brazilian dimes from behind.
Foreigner, spin the check and get it right back.
Damn, I had to play like 7 damn sound bites, man, for that. Black Sparrow, thank you so much for the $50 donation, man. Appreciate all the love and support, man. You've donated to us before in the past. You've always supported the show. We met you in Cartagena, man. You're a real one. Thank you so much for the $50 dono, man. Shout out to him. And you are the official show MVP. All right. So anybody who sends over $50, you will then take the spot of the show sponsor / MVP. But right now, you gotta beat $50 from our guy, Black Sparrow. All right. And even if you can't, you can still send in your donos. Okay. We're not saying don't send the donations in, but Black Sparrow's the official sponsor of the show right now. Thank you, Black Sparrow, man. We appreciate you so much. Damn. All right, we got to update this number. Al just updated it. We're at $504, guys. So we need to raise $504 more before we go to Brazil, and we will hit our goal of the $800 goal, man. Thank you and salute. All right. Okay. All right. So I saw a couple comments about the King68 in Rio situation. Let me bring those up real quick, and then we'll start these videos. Black Sparrow, who just donated $50 via Cash App. Got to read his first. I've been following him for a while. He just be chilling, but he has been to Europe. Yes, he went to Europe recently this year. He ain't busting them hookahs because I've seen him decline top-tier women, but it would be good for the travel space. Okay, thank you so much, Black Sparrow.
Honey.
Thank you for that commentary. There's a lot of people, like I said, that feel like it's bad, but I don't look at it as bad. I think people think a bunch of pookies are gonna try to travel now or something like that. I guess more people might travel. Maybe some pookies will go, but I mean, you know, I don't know. Black Sparrow said, "Al, what up? What's good? What's good?" Let's see. Cornell said I'll be at 4x4 and Mavs when I get to Rio. Yes. Yeah, we'll be there too. We'll be at Mavs and 4x4 for sure. Show enough, I'm 100% kissing these hoes in the mouth. Show enough, what are you doing? Show enough, what's going on, man? That's nasty, bro. Nasty. Got more coming after. What was that one? I got more coming after I send the Xmas gifts. Oh man, appreciate you, bro. Thank you, Black Sparrow. All right. Let's jump into a couple quick videos. I did a stream with King68 yesterday at his spot studio. It was called Asian Persuasion Cooks Me Caribbean Food. All right. So he had this Chinese girl who's part Haitian. Okay, guess what part of her body is Haitian, guys? The top half, bottom half, middle part. You'll see in a second. She was cute. I'm not a huge fan of Asian chicks. However, she was a cute girl and she's cool. And we were talking Brazil. So let's play a couple clips from last night. I think we're gonna do another stream tomorrow with her. So we'll see. But here we go.
Next, we're gonna get Oxtail ready for the
The cameraman is not 4 for 5, Chad. He just got the camera low. Steve, how
I had the camera low because I wanted y'all to see the booty, right? If I had the camera too high, you can't see her shape. So trick for all you cameramen out there. If you got a baddie, do a little bit of a upshot, not crazy zoom in on her ass type shit, but like, you know what I mean? See what the girl look like. We want to see the booty, right? So I don't want to have it too high. Having the camera too high is me focusing on King. Having it low focuses on her and King. You know what I mean? From a height perspective, and you get to see the booty. You get to see the assets.
The cameraman is not 4 for 5, Chad. He just got the camera low. Steve, how tall are you? 5'11". He 5'11", Chad. Steve is 5'11". Shout out to W's in the chat for Steve, man.
Angle. I like that one.
W's in the chat for Steve behind the camera on the streams and shit, man.
Oh, you do have another one.
All right. W's in the chat for me. Here we go.
I'm gonna tell y'all this, chat. Nobody really knows, but 2026 is International King, man. I'm switching shit up. I'm going international. I'm gonna put a speed on y'all. But my own version of it. 2026 International King. You feel me? That's what I'm feeling this year. YouTube, I have so much big shit in store for y'all. YouTube, I told y'all we're going to Brazil this year. We're going to bring in the new year. We're going to Brazil, Rio. It's about to be a movie. The stream's about to go up. Just make sure y'all have your popcorn.
Rio stream's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, Rio gonna be crazy. Make sure y'all have your popcorn this year, chat. We going up. We like push to 1 million subs. The goal is to hit 1 million subs this year, 2026. Hit 1 million subs before the year's over. That's what we're pushing for. You said learn some Portuguese before? Well, I'm not gonna be fluent. You want? So should I know like the basic Portuguese?
Yeah, basic Portuguese.
Like what should I know?
You should know obrigado.
Obrigado.
Obrigado is like thank you.
Obrigado.
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 Yep. Obrigado.
So you gotta roll it like with your tongue. Obrigado or obrigado?
Obrigado.
Oh, because if I say obrigado, they go like this nigga's American. Okay. Obrigado. Okay.
Okay, don't say it like that, King. he still fucked it up. It's all right though.
What else? You can do tudo
bem.
Tudo bem.
Tudo bom? Tudo bem.
Like how they say it's like everything good.
So obrigado is thank you.
Thank you.
Tudo bem.
Tudo bem is like
Tudo bem.
bem, B-E-M. Yeah, it's kind of like
Tudo bem.
Tudo bem is like what's up? Like you good? Like
okay.
Like,
Tudo bem. If I pull up and I'm like, yo, tudo bem.
Yeah.
It's like I'm dapping people up, like saying what up.
Yeah.
Tudo, so they're gonna be hyped as hell when I pull up.
Yeah.
Tudo bem.
Yeah, you can say tudo bem.
Okay, bet.
Tudo bomb, like a bomb. Tudo bem or tudo bom?
Tudo bom.
Tudo bom. All right, so we're trying to give King a quick Duolingo lesson. Where was this at? This is in his condo in Miami. We did a cooking stream with the Asian chick. Asian girl cooking oxtails, guys. Can't make this shit up. Actually, it was pretty good, actually. The food was actually decent. Like she's actually a decent cook. He said, we already know you that nigga, Steve. Hey, man. So yeah, chat. So here's my thing with the King situation. And I told you guys I just wanted to talk about it because I think that the travel space needs more people traveling. We need to open up traveling a little bit more. A lot of these celebrities, influencers, they're not really traveling enough. They're not seeing the world. A lot of them are getting screwed over here. You know, their wives taking half, girlfriends making up bullshit, false allegations, things that don't typically happen or don't happen as much in these other countries that we go to. I said this last stream, but I'll say it again. Believe it or not, you know, me and King have talked behind the scenes, and he's told me that he has better experiences with girls who are foreign. So the one that was in the stream here, I'll bring it up one more time. She's from China. Okay. She's from China. And you know, she's Chinese, I guess, and Haitian, a little bit of Haitian in her, but she's also from Canada too, which makes a difference. But she doesn't typically, you know, doesn't act like your typical American US entitled woman. Not to say they all are like that, but a good amount of them are. So it was cool because she has a culture to her, being Chinese. She speaks fluent Chinese. She's from Canada. So, you know, she there's that going for her. Canadian girls are still westernized, but you know, again, I've said it when I went to Toronto with King, that Toronto has the baddest Asian chicks I've ever seen. And the thickest Asian chicks with actual ass, because a lot of Asian chicks really don't be having booty. But when I was in Toronto, I saw mad Asian chicks that had ass. So shout out to her, and shout out to King for having her on the stream. Like I said, super dope. But to go back to my point, King had mentioned that his experience, even though y'all see him getting a lot of numbers and chilling with a lot of different girls, the ones that are from other countries, even if it just doesn't, it just can't be the US. It could be Australia, it could be London, it could be other Western cultures too, where he actually has a better German, right? We were with a German chick, one of the other streams. Let me see if I get the German chick on here. You know, so we've definitely, damn, what's that German? I don't know if we have the German chick on stream. Let me see. I don't think he did a thing with her, but anyway, actually she was here at Complex Con. We were having so many problems here with the damn connection. It was so annoying. Let's see. I might have her in the shot. She kept stepping out of the damn camera, man. She was so scared of being in the camera this whole time. It was so annoying. But yeah, she might not be in any of these shots. But anyway, generally speaking, his experience has been better with girls that are not from here. And me and him got to talking. I was like, look, he's like, Steve, what can I do to level up my content? Like, what do you think I can do? You know, we keep going to Vegas. We've been to San Antonio. We've been to Houston. We've been to Boston. We've been to DC, all these different places. And I said, look, man, you got to travel outside the country. You have a fan base outside the country, and we can get the same clips we're getting here. You can get it with a girl that don't speak no English, and it will go way up. Brazil has over 200 million people. Okay, let's look up Brazil's population real quick, chat. Okay, going viral in Brazil is totally different, right? Population in Brazil, 213 million people, chat. Okay, so we put out a clip in Brazil, right? No shade, but Austin Holloman, right? Austin Holloman went viral for the wrong reason in Brazil. They had that nigga on Telemundo Brazil for saying that wild shit. So that nigga, literally hundreds of millions of people knew who he was and wanted him to get the fuck out of there. But let's say King goes viral, right? For just pulling up on some chick, frizzing her up, and then it gets 50 million or 100 million views in Brazil. Not only will he be going viral in Brazil, but then that'll translate over to his analytics in the US and every other country. It could go mega viral. So all we need to do is really just capture a really dope moment. So, you know, I think that he's going to get a lot of love there. I think he's probably going to get recognized a lot. I'm not 100% sure. But as for the travel space goes, I think what it does do is it opens up, you know, I think a better outlook on traveling for young men and even older men. It opens up a positive outlook on the passport bros. A lot of people have a negative connotation on us, and King's brand, what he represents, is positivity. It's oh, he got that girl's number, and look, she's being so feminine. He brings out the femininity in women. That's why people fuck with his content. I didn't get it at first, but when I started filming for him and I really like sat down and watched his content, it does make you smile. You're watching women act how they should act with pretty much any man that they think is attractive. But for whatever reason, when he's tall, dark, and handsome, they switch up and the way they act is different. And you can't deny that they act different, okay? You can't deny it. It just happens, okay? Let's see if we can get one here. Hold on. It just happens that way, all right?
Yet again tomorrow?
Huh?
Are you about to be in VIP again tomorrow?
Possibly.
Me too, possibly.
Okay.
So are you going to be in VIP tomorrow? Possibly. Me too, possibly. And she's a little fucking laugh, right? Right? Like this is the shit that you like. Again, people, why is this nigga so popular? He only getting hoes because he tall. Why are all these bitches on him? It's why his content even going viral? It's because as men, we're like, wow, like it's that easy if a girl likes you? Because damn, this bitch been giving me a hard time. Women treat you how they like you. And if they want to have sex with you, they're very much like, that's why I realized with women as I got older. If they don't want to fuck you or they're not already fucking you, they kind of treat you like shit. Right? Like that's how women are. Like, I'm not, and that's why you gotta I'm not saying treat them like shit, but you do. You kind of have to like not really give a shit about them unless you're getting something out of it, because that's how they treat us. So this is this is part 2 of what I showed on the last show. And I thought, so the editor was like, yo, Steve, this is gonna go viral. And I'm like, what? Him talking to her like about his hairline? That's gonna go more viral than her actually coming up and him kind of rizzing her a little bit. So this is a meaningless conversation. And this got like 5 million views in like 2 days. And I don't understand why. Well, now I do, but like, I'm looking at it like they're just talking. They're just talking about nothing. And somehow it's going viral. And it's because you see her being so flirtatious. It's just something that you don't normally see.
Are you about to be in VIP again tomorrow?
Huh?
Are you about to be in VIP again tomorrow?
Possibly.
Me too, possibly.
Okay. So we'll meet again, right?
Hopefully.
I
If
think
you
so.
see me.
Have you ever, guys, be honest, chat. Have you ever been around a girl and she acted like this around you? Like on a normal basis? I'm not saying this never happened, but like, this is the norm for King. Are you gonna be in VIP tomorrow? Possibly. Me too. Possibly. Basically, she's possibly if you invite me with you, right? like she's throwing herself at him. This doesn't happen to the normal nigga. So when we go to Brazil,
Grinded, hitting Brazilian dimes from behind.
here's my guess, chat. I'm gonna drop a bomb real quick. Brazilian bitches don't even be trying to speak in English to a lot of niggas. When they see King, them bitches is automatically gonna know English words. They're gonna automatically be, hello, how are they gonna be trying to speak English to this nigga? Chat. Okay? They're not even gonna come at him with the, you don't speak Portuguese, I can't talk to you. They're gonna be looking at him like, how can I communicate with this nigga? Hello, bye-bye. They're literally gonna be saying whatever they can to try to get right. That's what's gonna happen. I'm telling you right now, mark my words. Because if a female really fuck with you like that, she'll do whatever. I told King, I said, bro, you're not really gonna have to do much. You could just wave her over, tell her food. You could just give her sign language. You want to eat with me? Like that would be a good clip. Just eat food with me. Yeah, come right now. She'll be like, yes, right now, right? Like, I told him, bro, and we don't. Let's be honest, chat. Okay, do we really need to understand what the fuck these girls be saying anyway? I know you can clip that. I don't care. Like, do we really care what these bitches be saying? No. Hey, come here. Hey, head, sex. Like we sign language. All right, I used to date a chick from Italy. Foreign chick, by the way. Our foreign shit on. Actually, she was from London, or she was British, but she was born, or she moved to Italy when she was 7. And she would tell me like, hey, Steve, like in Italy, they have sign language. So like if you go like this, like kind of push a horn, like go beep, beep, beep with your thing, that means let's I think that meant we're about to go fuck or something like that, or I want to fuck you. Like you kind of push like the gas pedal, like you're kind of like beep, beep, let's go. And then if you're holding your girl's hand in Brazil like this, and she starts like rubbing, I don't know if you guys see, but she starts going like this on your hand, like kind of spider it, like how a spider would walk on your hand. Like say you guys are chilling at the table, you're with your girl, she had a couple few to drink. She'll grab your hand under the table and she'll start rubbing it and up and down. That means I want to fuck you like right now. Okay, like so she showed me like certain Italian sign language that they all do. She said this means the food is good. So someone gives you food in Italy and you go like, that means it's good. If you go like this with your ear, that means the person's gay. Like him right there, you gay, right? Like so she's giving me all this shit and I'm cracking up because I'm like, oh shit, okay. She's like teaching me. So we go out and she rubbed my hand, we go smash, right? And I'm like, I love this. Like even just being with women from other cultures, you like learn little things. And anybody who knows Italian girls, you can ask them. I'm telling y'all the truth. So you know I actually dated an Italian girl. But yeah, so I think King is gonna go over there. He's gonna clean up like he normally does. but the girls are going to be so on his DICK that he's not even really going to need to know any Portuguese. And, you know, shit, we might do content with some girls and he don't even speak a lick of nothing, and they don't speak a lick of English, and we still do content, motherfucker. Like we going to figure it out. Okay. But he's an anomaly. Most guys are going to need to try to learn at some point. But I think King's going to do just fine down there. Okay. Shout out to Cornell. Foreigner. So sort of to sum it all up, guys, I think what Mentuition is trying to do, what we're trying to achieve, is we're trying to bring new things to the travel space, right? We already kind of pioneered the live IRL streaming. Not that other content creators or travel content creators weren't doing it before. They were, but we kind of pioneered the making it a normal thing, doing collabs with different YouTubers. Now I'm doing a collab with King68, right? It's only up from here, chat. Okay, right? I want to get celebrities over there. I would love to maybe use King's network and get a celebrity to travel with us, and we just do a, you know, go to Thailand or go to Brazil again, you know what I mean, or whatever, and we just go through, and it's me, Al, whoever else, and we're just enjoying ourselves. Again, whether we get a bunch of views on our channel or not, I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, the stuff that I shoot for King, I look at it as I'm contributing. Those are partly my views or partly something that I'm credited for. So I don't look at it as, oh, it's gotta be Mentuition gets 1 million views. I don't give a shit. We'll be in the vlog, right? So I've been in this vlog a bunch of times. So I don't care. People will know me. If I want to be famous or whatever, I can throw myself in this vlog and, hey, I'm Steve. I'm just trying to win. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to win and bring different stuff to the travel space, have fun, and give you guys some dope ass content. Okay, I'm not a braggadocious guy, but yeah, sometimes I got to talk my shit. We're changing the space, and we're going to continue to change the space. And, you know, we're going to have fun doing it. We're going to stay positive, you know, put God first. And, you know, I'm happy that King68 is coming. His visa, you know, we're still working on getting his visa approved. It's not 100,000,000% he'll be on the yacht yet. We got to make sure he gets his visa approved, he gets his ticket, and he gets a place to stay. Everything's sold out. So, but he will be in Brazil for sure, provided all the stars align. And if it's not for New Year's, like I said, it might be right after, which may be more chill. But I think if he can get there before New Year's, the content will be better. Okay. Black Sparrow said he's protecting his brand. I respect that. Them chicks be doing their homework, pretending they ain't know who he is. That's why them European women gets attention from him, and they match his energy and vibes. Exactly. Lance said, hopefully everything's successful. Yeah, man, I appreciate it. My bad, Al. You can put that other one up on the screen that you're about to put up. Get the likes up. I see the vision now. There's gonna be a real movie, man. Thank you so much, Travel Wolf. Yeah, man. Yeah, the vision is. I gotta start bookmarking these shows, because there are other shows, chat, where I was like, I want to bring celebrities to Brazil. This was like months ago, and I was saying it. Like I just don't be remembering what shows. We do 3 shows a week, but yeah. So we'll bookmark this one. But yeah, the vision is after King. We'll probably do more shit with King, of course, but like after King, we want to, like, I don't know, shit, bring fucking Chris Brown or somebody. Now, Chris Brown probably don't need, he has enough resources, but like somebody like mid-level famous, like I said, I don't know, like somebody mid-level famous or like a rapper or something, and just kind of take them around. Like I could see like a series of going around with different artists and influencers and stuff, and just taking them to Brazil and doing like a vlog or some shit. I don't know, but yeah, we'll figure it out. If you can't find a place for NYE, holla at me. I might be able to help you out with that. Okay, cool. Yeah, we might need a place. We might need a place for King, at least for a few days. So I'll hit you up on the back end, Travel Wolf. I'll hit you up on the back end. Pause. No Diddy. All right, chat. So that's enough of that. We'll move on from the King68 thing. But Mentuition is responsible for the King68 being in Rio. Okay, y'all, you heard it here first. Mark it, save it, bookmark it, whatever, note it down. We did that. So to all the haters and people that be, you know, y'all niggas is lame, y'all don't got no motion. Y'all, I'm not Steve.
I'm not Steve.
All the people that just be hating, man, just sit back, take a chill pill, sit down, and watch us do our thing. We're gonna keep moving. Okay. It is what it is. We never stop. Okay.
Can't stop, won't stop. Rockefeller Records, cause we get down, baby. We get down, baby.
But you don't get no views, Steve. Your live streams only get 700. They only get 700. Oh, yeah, the I'm Not Mentuition thing. I got to make that. I'm going to make that now. I'll make that before the end of the show, chat. I got to make that the I'm Not Mentuition soundbite. Somebody send that in the group chat one more time for me. If you could resend it in the WhatsApp, I'll make the I'm Not Mentuition real quick in a moment. All right. Let's move on. Let's move on to the next topic, guys. And again, shout out to King68. Rio is going to be lit. All right, next topic. Let's stay on the Brazil topic real quick, but we're gonna kind of collaborate with Mr. Organic. Mr. Organic is good friends with King. I've met Mr. Organic. As a matter of fact, Mr. Organic, I'll show you guys real quick. Shout out to Mr. Organic, man. I've been trying to get him to live stream, and he won't do it for whatever reason. He wants to do his podcast or whatever else he's got going on. He doesn't want to. Let me see. So, Mr. Organic. Let me. Organic. Hold on, chat. Did I delete it? I might have deleted it, chat. I did a thing for Mr. Organic. Here it is. All right, I'll share it real quick so you guys can see it. Shout out to Mr. Organic, man. Yeah, he does travel. He just went to Thailand. He'd be a good person to do some content with too, as well. I made Mr. Organic a BRB screen for his live stream. So me and King were out and we were streaming, I think, or shooting content at one of the gyms here in Miami. Mr. Organic was King's workout partner, and King says, "Yo, this is Mr. Organic." Who I've met before, but he's like, "Yo, it's Mr. Organic. He wants to stream too. Can you send him all the things he needs to make an IRL bag?" And I said, "Yeah, of course." So I sent Mr. Organic the IRL bag, and he was like, "All right, I'm gonna buy everything. And he just never bought everything. So you get a lot of people who kind of procrastinate a little bit about purchasing stuff. But yeah, this is Mr. Organic's background screen that I made.
All praise the Most High. I'm living divine. All I gotta do is rhyme. Watch a nigga really shine.
I even put his name on the license plate in front.
I just hit it from behind.
But yeah,
hear that.
So when we go like BRB, guys, actually, what's crazy is shout out to Al. I was like, man, why is everybody's BRB screen better than ours? Like, Steve, you need to make a better.
What the hell?
So for Brazil, I will make sure I revamp our BRB screen, because our BRB screen is super basic. And I've made everyone else's BRB screen lit.
Supercharger wine. She don't want to say no. She on the top of the totem pole.
Anyway, this is Mr. Organic's BRB screen that I made for him. So yeah, a lot of these people I've come across or work with, and I'm trying to get more people on the live stream tip. Like when I tell you guys I want more people live streaming, like that's an initiative that I have. Like people that I meet, I'm like, yo, you should live stream that. Yo, I can help you get a bag. Like you should, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm always working, bro. Always. Until I become a millionaire and get super rich off this shit. Like that's the goal. Okay. Let's bring up this one by Skylar. Skylar was talking about Brazil. And there was a woman who basically said she wants to make polygamy legal. All right, legalized polygamy, which is crazy. Let's see what Skylar has to say on this topic real quick.
We have a Brazilian woman who is calling for the legalization of polygamy. We're going to go over it. It's right here. I've been saying this for a while, man. Like the men with money and resources is finite. All right. And these women are coming together and say, hey, you know what? Let's make a deal. We're going to go over this video here. We're going to go over the comments and I'm going to provide my commentary as usual. But before we do that, you guys already know I have my own private channel, my own private network called Phantasm. And my latest video is titled An Eye for an Eye. All right. I gave this girl a ultimatum. Let me pop one of your friends or you'll never see me again.
Yo, Skylar's crazy, man. Skylar is a wild dude. I think he might be in Brazil when we get down there. Maybe we'll link up with him. But you know, yeah, what I'll say about him is he says what's on his mind. He doesn't really pull back from what he says on YouTube. So I'm sure his Phantasm thing is even more crazy. But shout out to him, man.
And document and explain the referral system that I have, because I can't talk about more. And so check out, here's the video. Brazilian girl calls for polygamy to be legalized. All right, now this video is in Portuguese, so I do have the dubbed version. All right, let's just go over it here. I'm using this program called Raced, and let's just see how it comes out. All right, let's go.
I am in favor of polygamy in Brazil. Legalize it, legalize it. I am in favor of men having 10 women, 5 women, as many women as they want, as long as they can manage everyone. Understand?
As long as they can manage everyone. I have to pause it right there because this video is a little bit longer. As long as they can manage everyone. I'm saying it here myself. I'm not trying to dox all my information, but I'm saying it out here that these women have become more practical. Can he take care of all of us? Yes. All right. Does he have the financial capability? Yes. It's happening in the US right now with polygamy, with all these women sharing these NBA players, rappers, all this type of stuff.
Yes, it is happening, Skylar. However, those guys are getting screwed over. The women are faking like they're pregnant or getting pregnant and trying to take half, you know, or trying to take part of their check. Brittany Renner, right, getting paid. Who was just recently paying, I think it was like $50K a month child support. These girls are Tiana Taylor got married to that Schumpert dude, got divorced, and he's paying like a crazy amounts of money, or he had to give her like all his cars or shit, a bunch of cars and a house. So again, would you rather be fucked over bad or fucked over worse than bad? Right? So I'd rather, if I'm gonna get fucked over by females, I'd rather just be fucked over. Because in the United States, you're getting fucked over bad, fucked over worse. And you know, so women are practicing polygamy in the United States unwillingly. They're doing it, but they really don't want to do it. They're doing it and they're deluded. They're delusional. They think they're not doing it, or they want to feel like they're not sharing, but they are sharing. Or what they're doing, chat, is they're saying, okay, I'm going to spend my younger years, 18, 19, 20s, early 30s, fucking with all these rappers, NFL players, and you know, and then when I'm in my late 30s or 40s, I might settle down. Once I get a little uglier, my tits start to sag a little bit after I have a few babies or a few abortions or whatever. Well, all the turmoil they go through, then they'll finally say, okay, I'm good now. So they're having fun a little too long, but while they're having fun, women are so, you know, not all women, but a good amount of them are so stupid. They don't realize they're being used, abused, pump and dumped. Like I said, having kids by guys that aren't going to take care of the kids, or it's not even always the rich guys they're sharing too. They're sharing the rich guys and they're sharing the most lit guys. So clout, money, and bad boys. Those are the three. And you can be a bad boy and be broke. You can have clout and be broke. So a lot of girls are like, a lot of guys be like, why does she have a kid with all these broke dudes? Yeah, because he was broke, but he wasn't necessarily a lame. He had some swag or some game, or he caught her in a point where she was down bad or emotional, or just got out of a breakup and he smashed. I know a lot of bad bitches in high school and college that got knocked up young. Okay, this is a girl that went to our high school. I'll call her Brittany. Wasn't really her name, but Brittany. Her name started with a B. Bad bitch. Bad. She was like the baddest chick in our school in high school. Got knocked up. Always was dating rappers. Always was dating, but she looked like Cassie. Swear to you, no lie, bitch looked like Cassie in the face. Bad. And she went through all the bad boys. And they smashing that shit raw. Busting up in that thing. She finally got pregnant. At the end of it all, when she turned 30, she ended up marrying and dating a white dude who, you know, I don't care that you gotta, and at this point, her kid was 15 years old because she had the kid at 15, 16. Marries her, and I know this girl was getting slutted out. Don't care, right? He kind of soft white dude, just let her get away with stuff, right? That's what women are doing. They know they can have fun in their teens, in their early 20s, and then I'm gonna go and just get a little cuck, little simp dude, and I'm gonna live the rest of my life peacefully because I had my fun. I gotta bring up a video too after this. There's one where this girl says she had her fun. I gotta find, I think it was, I forget who reviewed it. It might have been Mediocre Tutorials. I'll try to find it in a moment. But yeah, back to what Skylar's saying, chat. You know, these women are practicing polygamy here in the United States, whether they like it or not. They're actually sharing men anyway. Again, they just don't want to outwardly say that they're sharing the man, because if they outwardly say it or you bring it to their attention, then they get angry.
It's coming. Let's keep going.
A man is having to divide himself between two women, between three women. Is it his fault? The fault lies with the lack of men in the world. So this man needs to take care of several women so that all of them can be happy.
It's not the lack of men in the world. There are plenty of men to go around. It's the lack of men that you want. It's the lack of men who have money, means, and resources that you want to give your vagina to. It is not lack of men. There are men. She's saying lack of men because they don't see men who are broke or who are short or whatever, small dick, whatever they complain about. They don't see them. You're actually invisible to them. The problem with the world now is there are mediocre women who can't do better than the men they claim they can't see because they've been popped off by an NFL player or a doctor or a lawyer. So they think now that a dick has been inside them, now that Dr. Dick has been inside them or NFL dick has been inside them or inside their mouth, the woman now thinks, well, this is what I deserve. How could I go for a normal guy or a guy that I perceive as normal? I've had women here in Miami think that I'm normal. I'm not normal. I'm not normal. I don't do anything normal. My studio isn't normal. There's nothing normal about me, but she thinks I'm normal because I'm not walking around with a chain on or trying to floss a McLaren or whatever. I spent my money on technology. I didn't want to buy a nice car. I didn't want to buy a bunch of clothes and shoes. I like cameras and IRL stream equipment. So that's where all my money goes. But women are dumb. They don't think about that. They don't think, well, what does he spend his money on? He must have some money or must do decent for himself, but they don't think that way. I went out with a date with a girl, guys, last week. Pretty girl, good looking girl. The date was fine, but I don't ever doubt myself. But I remember looking at her and I watch her stories sometimes when she's posting her Instagram stories, and the bitch thinks she can do better, right? She thinks she could do better than me. She can't, but she's always around, like she's too outside. She's not a girl that I would really, I don't think I could take serious. I told you guys, I still do date here in the United States. God bless my little heart. I still try. But when I do meet some of these women, I just look at them like, you bitch, you really think you could do better? You think that I'm lit as fuck, by the way. But again, I'm just not flashy. I don't want to be flashy. I'm real low key. And every time I watch this bitch's story, she's on some guy's yacht, at some luxury car place, you know, she's sipping some drink at some expensive restaurant. I'm like, and then she tried to lie and say she had a boyfriend when I first met her. I'm like, okay, so this is the stuff you got to do. And she seems like such a sweet girl. She's not even from Miami. That's the funny thing. You meet bitches down here in Miami that aren't from here, and they just turn into complete and utter pieces of shit because there's so much they can do. When you give women too many options, they can't choose, and they always think that they can do better. Okay?
Straight men in the world are gone. All the attractive men in the world have disappeared. They're all gone. They are already married. Every single one is taken. Look at the percentage.
Sure enough, when is King68 coming to Carnival? Or when is King68 coming to Rio? He's trying to come to Rio for New Year's or right after New Year's. Not necessarily for Carnival.
of women who are pursuing married men, acting desperately, becoming mistresses, creating dependency. What is the reason for this?
What is it? We've seen this, and I can tell you the reason, ma'am. Men with money is finite. There's a set amount of men who are single and well-to-do with paper.
That's true.
But you have a plethora globally of beautiful women,
especially in Brazil.
That's facts.
Plethora of beautiful women. By the way, chat, the reason why a lot of these women in these other countries are sharing men and or getting cheated on and or are single moms, there's actually a single mom epidemic in Colombia. When we go to Colombia, you guys think that they're very family oriented, which they are to some degree.
Colombia.
But when you go to Colombia and you leave and come back here,
I just left Colombia.
you'll notice when you're there, there's a lot of single moms, right? And the single moms are beautiful. Why are you talking about how beautiful they are, Steve? Well, there's a lot of beautiful women in these other countries. So like Skylar says, beauty is a dime a dozen. You're seeing it all the time. Okay, you're seeing it all the time. And so Latino men, when a girl walks by, now if she's super hot with a fat ass, they'll look or they'll say something. But like you'll be looking at a girl, she'll be working at like a little bodega or a little tienda down the street, bad as fuck, nice tits, nice little ass. And the Latino guys will be like, oh yeah, that's Maria. Yeah, whatever. Like, I remember when I was in DC, I was working at this club and there was this big booty, I don't know where she was from. I think she was Honduran or some shit. She worked the coat check. And then there was the Latinos in DC do like the bar back. They bring the ice. They, clean the dishes, whatever. They always had like remedial jobs. And coat check girl walks by. I'm like, damn, she got a fat ass. And they're looking at me like, oh, you like her, huh? I'm like, nigga, what do you mean? Do I? Yes, look at her. And they're like, Latino guys are so nonchalant. Like, yeah, she all right. Because they're so used to just being around big booty, bad chicks with long hair. You know what I mean? Like, to them, it's not a big deal. So when you're in Rio, yeah, like I said, if there's a bad enough chick, there's definitely guys on her. But to them, pretty women is a dime a dozen, and they see it all the time. But that's also why a lot of them bitches be getting cheated on, and a lot of dudes be smashing multiple girls. Don't think because those dudes are poor in those countries that they ain't got side chicks, that they ain't running through them, that they ain't tricking. Right? Tricking still happens at any level, guys. Even if you're broke. They still got the whorehouses and the termas for the everyday Brazilian guy who can't, who don't want to just deal with the women there. He might just want to pay for it real quick. Okay, it's the same shit we deal with here. But I've noticed that in Latin countries, South American countries, Central America, wherever, the beauty standard is very high. It's very different than the United States. And the men of that culture are very nonchalant about how beautiful their women are. They kind of just don't care.
What happened with social media has provided a glimpse into the luxury lifestyle, travel lifestyle, all of these different things. Now these women want it, and they realizing that they can't get it on their own merit, so they have to monkey branch and they have to get with the guy. Here in Brazil, it's on the micro level. It's very micro. The things that the women want here are very extremely manageable. Let's just say that. They're not asking for much out here. All right. In the United
States, they probably just want their hair done, their nails done, which is cheap. Maybe to go shopping a little bit, but they're not going to, they're not going to ask you to go to Gucci. That's another thing. Again, guys, would you rather get fucked over or fucked over worse? So if you go to Brazil, yeah, she's going to want her hair done and her nails done. That might only cost you like $20, $30 US for her nails. And hair might be about the same. Maybe it costs you $30, $40 total for everything. And that's like every other week you're paying $30, $40. So imagine how many girls you could get their hair and nails done and have them on the roster in Brazil. But there are Gucci and Chanel stores there in Rio, but most bitches will never ask you to go there. They're gonna want you to buy them an outfit from just they're gonna look at you. Can you buy me a store? I don't know what their Forever 21 is down there, but you know what I mean. They'll be like, can you buy me a store from this outfit from this store? And you'll be like, yeah. How much is it? Oh, it's only like $10. US, right? Whatever it is, like there, whatever, 50 reais or whatever, right? It's nothing. Women's clothes aren't expensive anywhere, anyway. Okay, women can look cute for the low, right? Hair and makeup actually might cost more than their clothes. So it's manageable to have multiple women in a place like this. I told King, I said, King, you're gonna love Brazil. And if you end up bagging some fine shit, like some bad bitches, you're not gonna want to leave right away. You might want to extend the trip because you're gonna see how much like you're spending all this money to take these girls out here in Miami, and you know, we're valeting cars for all this money and shit, bro. Like in Brazil, it's a fifth of the price. And there's hundreds of thousands of millions of beautiful women walking around. It's different.
The States, we already know you have a lot of women with unrealistic expectations. They have the illusion of choice, that they really believe all the guys that are pursuing them really wants to be with them. They just want to sleep with them.
Yep, just what I was talking about, guys. Illusion. They're deluded. They think that they can get more than they can actually get.
Right. So this woman is just like, look, let's just make this legal because it's already happening now. But let's institutionalize it. Let's make it right.
It's over. There are no men available. The market is scarce. So it's time to legalize polygamy because in reality, that's what is already happening. So the women can organize because if everyone organizes, it will work. If they all organize.
So basically all the weak, broke men that are simpy and cucky, they won't have any women. They'll be scraping and gooning and paying for sex because they have to. All the baddest bitches or the bitches that want to get on a guy's program will become a part of a harem of a man who has means. He'll have, you know, 3 wives and 7 side bitches, right? And the women will be okay with it as long as they get taken care of.
Friends, let's be friends. Let's hold hands and get this guy. Everyone will be happy.
Everybody's going to be happy. But the women this is a problem with the women in the US. And this is really something we have to talk about. You have, you know, Jason Derulo. Shout out to Jason Derulo. You have all these guys. A man in the West cannot come out and say, hey, I want, you know, 5 wives or I want 3 girls on a rotation. They're going to get attacked by the liberals on the left. What do you mean? You know, what do you mean that you can't just be happy with one woman? Why do you need to sleep around? You're a cheater, all this type of stuff. But these women in these other countries, they understand the game. Okay? And the game is latch on. You know what I'm saying?
We'll sleep with him. Everyone will.
Okay. So basically let's go to the comment section. So do you guys agree with her or not? Do you think
all right, guys, we'll stop it there. A shout out to Skylar. This is a very great topic. And just concluding this topic, guys, again, polygamy is already happening. Most women that are out here in the streets or dating or whatever they say they're doing are sharing men. They're sharing some of the most, you know, rich men or clouded up men or bad boys. And these women, again, very, very naive. Some of them very stupid. Don't have other men in their life like fathers, big brothers, uncles, helping them source men. So they're just out here fucking around, having fun. And little do they know, they're out here getting dick, right? Girls call it community dick from guys that are just begging different women. And they're part of a polygamous circle where the guy is basically, he has 7 girlfriends. And I know girls here in Miami that are okay with it. They know the guy has a wife or a girlfriend. As a matter of fact, the way you can pull it off, Chad, a lot of times is if your girlfriend is bad. Like if you have a really good looking girl, there are women okay being the side chick because they realize like your girl's mad beautiful. Like I've seen that here in Miami too. Like, damn, she's looking up at his wife. Like, I hope I can take her spot. Or like, damn, she's so bad, but damn, he fucked me. So that means that I must be better than her. Like they're literally competing with his, you know, wife or his girlfriend because she's so beautiful. When I was dating, I was dating this really, really hot Dominican girl. Oh, there were girls throwing themselves at me. They wanted to fuck me more because I was with a really hot chick. If you got a really bad bitch on your side, they'll almost fall into the polygamy. They'll be like, oh, okay, I'll be okay being your side chick. So it kind of gets, it kind of fucks up the game, but I don't think we could ever legalize polygamy here in the United States. I think that women are too jealous, and they don't like that woman's obviously very practical, and she's like, okay, like let's just go ahead and just wave the white flag, and let's just go ahead and share men because we're doing it anyway. But I think most women are going to want the illusion of feeling like they always are in their feelings, feeling like they have options, and not wanting to share their man, so-called man. It's not really their man because he's fucking a lot of different chicks. But I wish more women were practical. I wish we could go back to the old days, but gone are the good old days. We just won't get that back. But yeah, man, most men, if you ask them, would you want to have multiple? If your wife was cool with it, would you have side chicks? Most men would say yes. But they're all going to say no nowadays because they're all scared. But what I'm saying is, come on, guys, let's be honest. Most of us want to have multiple women. Like if I go walk downstairs and there was a bitch cooking food in her fucking, panties, and then when I walk in my room, there's a girl fucking in my bed playing with her pussy, and I go in my other room and there's a girl ready to give me head. Like it would be awesome if I went downstairs and there was like 3 chicks just chilling in their fucking panties, no matter which room I went in. Like that would be my ideal thing. And I wouldn't think like, oh, this one's better, or maybe I'd have my favorite one. But like women get so mad because they're so, but like to us, it's like, yeah, so like I can give all y'all attention and we can all hang out. Like I'll fuck all y'all. Like to us, it's like, yes, why wouldn't I? So if I'm taking care of all 3 of y'all, what's the fucking problem? Right? But women look at it as, no, there should only be me. You should only have my, it's them watching all these fairy tale movies. But you guys understand, like since the beginning of time, since the biblical days, God wasn't, God was okay with kings or guys who had means having multiple women. But in these new times, it's if you have more than one woman, you're a cheater, you're a loser. And that's why a lot of these women are staying single, growing up and becoming cat ladies, because they don't want to give men what we want, which is multiple women, or they don't want to give men of means what they want. So they want to fuck with NFL players. They want to fuck with the baseball players, NHL players, the rappers, the rich guys, the crypto guys, but they want to treat them like they're a regular nigga who should only have one woman. It's not going to happen. If I'm making millions of dollars a year or billions of dollars a year, some of these guys are billionaires, why would I just want to have sex with you? Even the regular guy that's broke doesn't just want to have sex with you. So what makes you think I do? I have more resources than him, and I can afford to take all y'all bitches to Chanel and buy 5 of y'all Chanel bags and not even blink. Anyway, King Solomon had 700 wives, 300 concubines. I'm not greedy. I just want it like he had it. Yeah, man. What I realized, chat, is it's a way we show affection for a woman. Like if I had a girlfriend and I went on a guy's trip to Colombia and I fucked a couple bitches out of Parquilleras, it actually makes me appreciate my girlfriend more. Like when I did, I never cheated on my last ex, but I told her I was gonna fuck other girls, and then she said she was okay with it, but she really wasn't okay with it. We ended up breaking up. But like when I did, go off and fuck another girl and come back to her, and I was always protected. I wasn't fucking girls raw or doing nothing crazy. I felt better about my girlfriend. I was like, got it out of my system. That bitch was a whore. Now back to my real girlfriend. Like that's how I felt. And I never felt like she's better than my girlfriend, or I was like, oh, I'm so glad I got that whore. I just busted on her face and left her. Like I literally did some crazy shit, threw her a towel and like left. And it felt so good. I felt like a fucking boss. And then I just went back to my girl. And I not necessarily went back to my girl. And I'm not talking about go back to my girl and did not, not shower and fuck her and be like a sleazeball. What I'm saying is I got it out of my system. I smashed this chick who's a bop. Like I don't really like her, but she's all over me. She gives some good head, whatever, right? She's like she's the head doctor chick. And then I went back to my girlfriend and I didn't feel bad. Like I was just like, yeah, like I just felt like that's what I was supposed to do. So it's the equivalent, fellas, of a woman who has a husband or a boyfriend and she goes out with her girlfriends and she, you know, pushes up her tits and gets in some guy's VIP. Let's just exclude sex. Let's say she didn't cheat on you that way, but she likes to go out with her girlfriends and get compliments from other guys sometimes to feel like she still got it, like she's still hot. Or, you know, she didn't physically cheat on you, but she goes out sometimes with her girlfriend, Sally, and they go to this bar. And what she shouldn't be doing is, I actually still think this is cheating, but she puts up her tits and she goes to the bouncer and she gets in for free, and then she's in some guy's VIP drinking. She doesn't give him her number or nothing like that, but she's just happy to know I still feel cute, right? The way you draw a line across that for men is like, we just want to fuck another bitch. Like, I don't care about her. I don't love her. Now, some guys may fall in love with a girl. We can certainly fall in love with two girls. Like I said, we can have 3, 4 wives. But what I'm saying is most of the time, it's like we're okay having one main chick that we give like mostly everything, but we just want this side chick just for some side action. And it just makes us feel younger, better about ourselves. Yeah, it's kind of an ego thing. And also it's just a natural thing. I don't care about this bitch. Like, you're the first. She's in 3rd place or she's in 2nd place. Why are you complaining about the bitch in 1st place? Or why are you complaining? You're in 1st place. Why are you complaining about the bitch in 3rd place? That's what I mean to say. You're first. You have the first set of kids. You have my firstborn son, first daughter. I'm not fucking her in our bedroom. This is a bitch that I done fucked at a hotel somewhere. Like, she's not important. They still get mad. Oh my God, you fucked that bitch. I want a divorce. And that's what happens. So it is what it is. Desmond. Oh, let me see. Yo, what up, K9? The main chick is allowed to sleep over. The others have to leave. Yeah, I don't even fuck the chick. I wouldn't even fuck the chick. Like, well, when I was with my ex, I did fuck the girls in the same bed I was fucking her, but me and my ex didn't live together. So yeah, we're not in, like, this is my apartment. You have your own apartment down the street, right? 5-10 minutes away. If I am not hanging out with you that night and I decide to bring a bitch over and smash, it's none of your business because it's my place. I'm paying rent and you don't live here. So, but I'm saying if I had a girlfriend that lived with me or a wife, there was a girl I met here in Miami and she was like, I didn't mind if my guy cheated on me. She was real practical. She was like, I didn't really care. I just told him, don't bring the bitch home to my to our, like, in our bedroom and like over here, and he brought the bitch over. I was like, damn. And she was kind of cute. She had a little fat butt. I'm like, damn, if you'd have gave me that deal, I'd have been going crazy, smashing shit in Brazil. I'd have been going wild, right? She was cool with him traveling and hitting. I'm like, now she might have had a bad attitude. There might have been some other stuff that caused an issue between them. You know how women lie, but like, if a woman told me, you can smash other chicks, just don't bring her here, and I don't care what you do, out of sight, out of mind. Great. And I'm not saying I'm just gonna go and use that, but I'm saying, okay, cool. And she said she wouldn't cheat. She was like, no, I'm not cheating. I don't do that. Cool. And it's not cheating if she knows, by the way. It's only cheating if you do it behind her back and she doesn't know. If you tell a girl you're gonna step out on her, she can't say you cheated on her. You didn't cheat. Okay? By the way, because a lot of women are like, he's cheating on me. Did he tell you he was going to step out on you sometimes and it was an open relationship on his side, closed on your side? Yeah. Then he didn't cheat on you. Right? Stupid. All right. All right. We're done with the Skylar thing. Let's go to the next topic. We got a couple more chats. Also, guys, we are doing a fundraiser up here. Top right of the screen, guys. Scan the QR code. Or type in $Mentuition, send in your Cash App. Shout out to Black Sparrow, came through with the $50 Cash App earlier on. Guys, we need to get some more donations. Again, we're doing a fundraiser for Brazil. We have some unexpected expenses for the Brazil trip that we're trying to take care of. We need $504 more to be raised to hit our goal, guys. So whatever you send in, we'd appreciate it. Send it in Cash App or PayPal, and I will check the PayPal real quick now just to make sure. But yeah, guys, whatever you send in, we really appreciate it. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. And also, guys, hit the like button. Likes are free. All right. Okay, I don't see a PayPal right now, and I don't see a Cash App, but I will keep checking. All right, guys, appreciate it. Okay, let's go on to the next topic. What else we got? Desmond, my mother always said you can cheat, just be discreet. Yeah, don't ever tell a female you're cheating. I know Myron and some of these other people that have podcasts and that have clout tell you, I always tell my woman I'm cheating. She packs my condoms. Like, Myron, why would you say that? Even if she did pack your condoms when you go out of town, why would you humiliate your girl or your wife or whatever and say that? That should be between y'all two. If she does that, cool. But you shouldn't brag about it. Don't brag about it at all. That makes it worse. And then her friends start getting in her ear. It's just not worth it. But I've come to the conclusion that you should never tell a woman that you're stepping out. Just, it's like the tooth fairy, right? You don't tell your kid that your tooth fairy exists when they're little kids, right? It's a tooth fairy. It's Santa Claus, right? He's gonna come down the chimney, right? Like you don't want to ruin the, like, she should be in love with you and just be like, I can't wait for my man to get home and I know he's not cheating on me, right? Like it should be. Don't raise any red flags and cause any, here's another scenario. Let's say you go downstairs, there's at night, you want to get a midnight snack, you just finished smashing off your girl, and there's a rodent, there's a rat that runs by you. Okay, what the fuck are you gonna do? You're gonna go upstairs and tell your girlfriend, hey baby, there's a rat downstairs. There's a rat. Stupid. And he's running around, right? You don't tell her there's a rat. You just go and get some fucking, if it's not too late in the night or the next morning, you get a fucking rat trap. And when you guys sleep the next night, you go and put it down and see if you can catch the rat. Get up early before she gets up and try to just throw the rat out. Why would you go up and alarm your wife of something that she doesn't need? It's going to start emotions and, no, I'm not going downstairs now. And she's just bitching at you the whole rest of the night and you don't get any sleep. There's certain things that people just shouldn't know. They don't need to know. So I'm not saying cheat on your wife. I'm not saying cheat on your girlfriend. But if you did, or if you decide to, what would be the point of telling her you didn't you give her an STD, you didn't, go into girl raw, you didn't impregnate the other girl, you're not a serial cheater. This is all the stuff that Kevin Samuels used to say, by the way. God rest the dead, right? But he was warning us, and he was telling women on his show, not bringing home STDs. He's not serial cheating, fucking a bitch in your bed, right? You get into bed and there's some bitch's pussy juice on your pillow or some shit, right? Is he doing something so savage and so rude and just making you look like a fucking idiot? No. Then what's the problem? Who cares? Well, can I cheat too? If he's doing that, then I can do that too. But do you really want to do it? No, but if he's doing it, then I should be able to do it. Ma'am, be a good woman to your man. And then again, these are the same bitches, chat, that are the Brittany Renners. They've been fucked by all the NFL players. They done cheated on their last boyfriend. That's what's funny about women. They will cheat, have 3 abortions, have 2 kids by 2 different baby daddies, and then tell you can't cheat. Like you can't have. It's crazy. It's crazy. Insane. It's like, chick, just let me do what I need to do and just leave me alone. I'm not gonna embarrass you, and I'm not gonna get you no STDs, and I'm not gonna have a bunch of outside babies. Leave me alone. When I'm here, I'm with you. I'm not talking about no other bitch. She ain't calling my phone. That's another thing. She ain't calling my phone. Ain't no weird texts coming up. Ain't no bitches knocking on the door saying that's my man. There's no drama. You just looking for problems. That's the problem with the United States. These bitches be looking for problems. All right, let's go on to the next topic, guys. We have one by Giamo Jackson. Brings up conversation from International Zoe. Shout out to International Zoe, by the way. He shouted us out on his channel. The other day, I sent him a super chat, just saluting him. He said, salute to us. He said he would come to the yacht party if he was in town. He's going back to New York for New Year's, but he is in Rio right now. Giamo commented on a video that International Zoe made saying that Cartagena, Colombia is burnt out. Okay, Colombia is burnt out.
I just left Colombia.
But guys, today I'm not going to be talking to you about Santiago, Chile. Actually, I'm going to be talking to you about Colombia, specifically Cartagena, Colombia, because recently I was watching a video, a live stream, I should say, of International Zoe, and obviously people were asking questions in the live chat, and Colombia came up, and he said this before, but he reiterated it again, that he feels like Colombia is burnt out. I think he was specifically talking about Medellin, but also Cartagena. But guys, so I'm gonna get into that topic as well. But guys, before I get into that topic, something I want to ask. I want to know what you guys think about this. Is that accurate? Is that, to be honest with you? So guys, let me know in the comment section what you think about that. All right. Anyways, guys, let's get to the titular topic. So, guys, is Colombia played? And guys, I'm going to be talking about Cartagena.
This nigga always walking and breathing hard. Always walking up some stairs and breathing hard. Shout out to Giammo.
Specifically, just because I was in Cartagena not too long ago. Is Cartagena played out? Is it burnt out? More specifically, I would agree with him in some ways, and in some ways, you know, not disagree. Because, guys, when I first started going to Cartagena in, when was that? Last year, or like spring of last year. As you can see, Virgin Mary.
Oh, so Giammo's fairly new to Cartagena. Shout out to him, because Sosua is not it. Okay.
What the hell?
Sosua is not it. Most people, I doubt we see Giammo back in Sosua. Once you hit Colombia, Brazil, some of these other places, bro, you just don't want to go back to Sosua, man. Let's just be honest. If you're going back to the Sosua, you're going back for maybe some friends going that's asking you to come, or, you know what I mean? You really just don't have the funds to travel a little further, which Sosua is not actually that cheap anyway. When I was looking at flights to some of them airports, they were super expensive. But yeah, let's be honest. Cartagena and Medellin, Sosua cannot even rival or measure up to Colombia at all. Okay, and I'm you know, DR in general, in my opinion. But I will say there are a lot of bad Dominican chicks in general, but like Sosua specifically cannot rival Cartagena or Medellin.
The view. But yeah, I started going to Cartagena last year, and when I was there, obviously, Cartagena's a big city, a lot of people, a lot of guys, different types of passport bros. Will say, you know, you have, you know, your white guys, Indian guys there. I don't see too many Asians, but, you know, and obviously Latinos, other Latinos, obviously, and obviously you have your black guys. We're talking about from America, United States of America. But when I first started going, I didn't see as many brothers as I do now. Now it's like it's not quite the same level, but it gives me Sosua vibes, which in some ways is nice because for me personally, I do feel a stronger sense of brotherhood, which is cool.
I don't know about if I feel a sense of brotherhood, but yeah, there are more black people now in CTG. There are more black people in Medellin. There was a joke that me and Al had with that Paola girl who said that 90% or 80% or 90% of the guys in Parque Lleras are black guys. All right, chat, that might be true now, guys. Okay, that might be true now. You go to Parque Lleras, there's a lot of black people there now. At the time that she said it, though, it wasn't true. But damn it, Al, we may have to revisit that Paola comment, because there are a lot of ninjas in Parque Lleras, guys. Just is what it is.
Like I said, that question I just asked you, like I said, I was talking to somebody I just happened to run into. He was from New York. Also, the last time I was in Cartagena, I ran into another guy from New York who knew me from the channel. So that aspect of it, it's cool. You know, it's cool. I could see how some people might say they might feel like it's burnt out because so many guys are going, but I don't really see that as a negative necessarily. Now, one thing that does negatively affect the situation is because now there's more guys, specifically more brothers going, and also, you know, not everyone's a vet, because a lot of these rookies that would typically be going to Sosua, for example, are going to Cartagena for the first time, which is great, which is fine, cool. But a lot of them don't know what the prices should be, you know, what those prices, where it should be at, where the line should be at. A lot of these guys are crossing that line. So in that way, yeah, definitely Cartagena is definitely burnt out, especially when I compare my travels to, well, not even outside Colombia, when I compare my travels to Bogota, when I compare my travels,
okay, real quick,
here
guys,
in Santiago,
real quick,
when I think about Panama,
they don't really have a choice now. Sosua's dead. So yes, they're going to Cartagena, because I mean, Sosua is not the same Sosua as it was. So a lot more you're going to see a lot more people in Cartagena, which is closer to the United States, and Medellin. It just is what it is. Okay. There's another part that he just said. Hold on, let me back up a little bit. That I had another comment on. Hold on.
It's definitely burnt out, especially when I compare my travels to, well, not even outside Colombia. When I compare my travels to Bogota.
Hold on.
To
there's another part.
Cartagena for the first time, which is great, which is fine, cool. But a lot of them don't know what the prices should be.
Oh yeah, the prices. You talk about the prices. The prices, guys. We're never gonna band together as men and go, we're only paying these whores $80.
All you hoes, all of you hoes.
If one of you motherfuckers go down there and pay more than $80, we're gonna beat your fucking ass, right? We're never as men gonna come. The girls will band together, and you know, the girls will band together. The Chica Network.
Rello here with the crash out now.
Here comes the Chica Network. Listen.
Hey, oh, that's a woman. That's a woman.
You hear all that fucking. The Chica Network will band together, and they'll say charge all these fucking gringos $125, and the Venezuelan girls, the Colombian girls and the Venezuelan girls, a lot of them bitches don't even like each other. And they you know what's funny? You know when business is booming, when you can do business with someone that you hate or someone that you don't like. Okay, that happens in business between men, and it also happens in business between women, right? So I don't like this motherfucker. These Venezuelans and Colombians, a lot of them do not like each other. But you know what, bitch? Right there looking at each other. You know what? For the sake of getting the money out of these motherfucking tricks, these gringo tricks, we need to all band together, make group chats, have a Chica Network, and we're all going to charge $100. So you'll go into Parque Lleras, you'll go in these places, and we don't try to talk numbers, but for the sake of this argument in this topic, I'm going to talk numbers. They'll say $100, and you'll see the ugliest, most teeth missing Venezuelan girl walking down Calle 10 talking about it's $100 poppy for an hour. And I'm like, where do you get this number from? Which I'm not talking to her, but I'm listening to her talk to some other idiot who's, you know, we don't do ugly chicks with missing teeth. But what I'm saying is like you hear it and you know that they're all asking for it. They're all asking for it. But as men, I'm going to go ahead and say it. The price that men are going to pay for, you know, tricking in Colombia or any of these countries is how drunk they get and how much they like the girl. That's what it's turned into. There is no set price. How drunk am I? How much ass has this girl been throwing on me in Sky Park all night? How much booty she been shaking in my face and grabbing at my penis? And how many shots of Don Julio have I had? And if, you know, if it's lit and this is, you know, our last night or maybe even our first night in town, I'll go ahead and pay the $150. I'll go ahead and pay the $200. That's what's happening, chat. So there is no set price.
Stupid.
You know, they took my video off the internet. Remember, I put out a guide. Call it a tricking guide. Call it what you want. The guide was really to help guys not get hit with scopolamine.
Scopolamine.
AKA what, chat?
The devil's breath.
But also just to not get ripped off in general. It's not how to trick. I don't need to teach people how to trick. Go and pay a bitch money. You can pay her $1,000. You can pay her $200. You can pay her $50 for a blowjob. I don't know what you're gonna pay. It's not how to trick. It's how to not get tricked, right? By these bitches who are trying to fuck you over, drug you, set you up, and damn near get you deleted, because that's what they're trying to do. They don't like you. They just trying to get a bag. You're not gonna be down there long enough for them to like you. So there is no set price. So when Giamo's talking money, it's whatever, especially with Colombia, because the bitches are so beautiful. It's whatever. How many Don Julio shots have I had? 6. Shit, how much money I got in my bank account? I got like 4 or 5K for this trip. Shit, I'll pay her $200. Fuck it. I really like her. And that's what happens. And then and women, as I just told you before in our last segment, They believe they deserve what they got from a guy before. That's the problem with letting bitches have shit all the time and giving them stuff, just handing out stuff to people in general. This could happen with men too. You're just handing people out stuff, just handing. I deserve this, but women are worse. I deserve $200. The last guy just paid $200. I've met some really practical prostitutes before where they're just like, it's 100, it's 100, it's 100, or it's 80, it's 80, it's 80, it's 80. And they just know they play volume. They play the volume game. They're not worried about, but that's, you'll barely find. And the one that I met, she was bad, bad bitch. Bad. One of the baddest ones, but she's smart. She was one of the richest ones. One of the richest ones in Cartagena. Wish I could bring her up, but I don't want to bring her up and blow up the spot. But she was bad. And she was like, I think it was just under $100 or something like that. But she would never go too high. And she would make bank. But also it worked for her because she was pretty. She's like, all right, I'm pretty. I know they're gonna think I'm gonna charge much. I'm gonna just charge $100. And most guys are gonna pay the $100 for her because she better than most of the girls. But some of these girls are talking about $150, $200. By the way, chat, last thing, and I'll play more of the video. You can get a girl here in Miami for $200, $300. So if you're paying $200, $300 in Medellin, you're getting ripped off because there are women in expensive ass Miami that are charging that. So you're paying them $200 or $300 in Medellin is like paying them $1,200 US, basically. Like $200, $300 goes a long way in Colombia and Brazil. Okay, so you want to pay it? Hey, to each his own. But they took our video off the internet, so we can't. It's too X-rated for YouTube to try to help men out that are going down there getting ripped off.
You know what those prices, where it should be at, where the line should be at. A lot of these guys are crossing that line. So in that way, yeah, definitely Cartagena is definitely burnt out, especially when I compare my travels to, well, not even outside Colombia. When I compare my travels to Bogota, when I compare my travels here in Santiago, when I think about Panama, it's getting wild. You know, it's getting crazy. There's a lot of chicas, a lot of mangoes out there, you know, off the rip, talking about 100 ball, just off the rip. You know what I'm saying? If you go inside Fusion, which I think a brother owns that, so I'm not gonna say what I really think, but if you want to know what I really think, check out the if you want to know what I really think about Fusion, check out the Patreon. But if you go inside Fusion, you know, off the rip, chicas, they're gonna be asking for 120, 130 ball, just off the rip, inside Fusion specifically. If you go further out, you talk about what's that place called? Androgeno or Delirium, whichever one you want to use.
I haven't been to Fusion. I don't know where that is. I need to go back to Cartagena. Does anybody know about Fusion? Is that near the clock tower? Fusion. Maybe I've heard of Fusion. I've never been to Fusion. Santa Catalina. Fusion might be a new club. I think that's a new club.
You got chicas in there asking for 150, 200 ball off the rip.
Delirium girls getting paid, boy. Delirium girls getting paid. I know a lot of them girls. They getting paid in there. That's why I'm saying, man, I can't be tricking like I can't like I used to. Like I can't I rather just guys, for every big booty Latina that you see in Delirium, there's a big booty, bad, big titty, sexy Latina chick just walking around during the day in like Centro, you know what I mean? Like near the clock tower. Like, but like she goes to college, you know what I mean? Or like, bro, me and Al have been out at the clock tower 3 p.m. and I've seen big booty, just college girls just walking by. Bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Chicks that look like they going to, you know, maybe they're a lawyer or something, just big, beautiful. So I just couldn't, like I said, I'm not saying I wouldn't go to Delirium and you won't see me with some of them chicks, but like if I lived out there or I was like frequenting out there, I would just get me like I just be cheating, to be honest. I had like 5 of them. There was a bad bitch I was talking to. She was one of the massage girls. At least, you know what I'm saying? That's like an in-betweener. She's not necessarily like a working girl. Man, holler at the massage. Man, the massage bitches be bad in Cartagena, man. Y'all don't know, man. I don't know why y'all just trying to holler at I get it, it's easy, but man, when I was down there, I remember I was down there for like a 3 or 4 day trip. Maybe it's a little longer. Man, I tried my hardest to bag one of them massage chicks and smash and almost had her over the crib. She was like, I'm like, what you doing? Come over. I don't know. And then one I talked to, she was a single mom. So she's like, I want you to buy a massage because I have a kid. I'm like, no, I'm not buying a massage. I'm trying to like, let's go out on a date. Like, I'm trying to pop. I remember Al bagged a cop, fucking Cartagena cop, big booty, bro. I don't know, man. We different, bro. Like I'm hollering at regular chicks because that's just it's not free because we always pay, but like that's just access to sex. Like she likes you, she's willing to come over, fuck you, suck you up, and you ain't gotta really pay her nothing. Like you just go, you know what I mean? Like you just take her out and pay her Uber. Like you're not gotta pay her no $100, $150. Like what the fuck are we doing? Like I don't know. So again, if I did go to Delirium, and I will next time I go, I'm bagging something bad. Like if I do pay, she gonna be bad, or the body gonna be crazy. Like I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm not just walking out of Delirium with a duck, or just like some girl like, and I'm not paying no 200 ball or no 150. So anyway, all right, let's play a little bit more. We'll go on to the next one.
You know, things are going insane. This is ridiculous. And the unfortunate sad part is that you know, it's only going to go up. It's not going back down. You understand? It's not going back down. So that is one thing that I would say I would have to agree with International Zoe in that way.
I think it'll probably go up to like 200 at some point, chat. I really do think the girls are going to start asking for 200. I don't think it'll ever get to like 300. I don't think it'll ever get past like what we pay here in the United States, but I think it could easily go up to like 200, 250 for sure.
Cartagena, and not just Cartagena, Colombia, Medellin as well. It is kind of burnt out in that regard, I would say. Oh, guys, you can see here.
All right, we'll stop it there, guys. I don't think it's burnt out. I think maybe if you're on the tricking circuit or the going to Delirium and paying for pros, maybe it's not necessarily burnt out. It's overpriced is a better way to say it. But Delirium and Cartagena to me is alive and well, and it's not burnt out. It's burnt out for people like Zoe, because Zoe's, you know, shout out to Zoe, but he's an older guy. He wants more like a chill pace. That's why he likes Brazil. It's more chill, more laid back. It's not a bunch of people traveling out there. You know, it's moderate to low traffic as far as a bunch of guys coming out there raising the prices all crazy. But I don't think Cartagena's burnt out. Cartagena's lit right now. Delirium is lit every weekend, bro. Every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Delirium is fucking cracking. It's popping. I follow some of the working girls, and they be in there with their camera, posting little selfies and videos, shaking ass, twerking, all of that in niggas sections on yachts, going to Cholon, going to Bora Bora. Every single weekend, these bitches is lit. I know I got a chick on my timeline right now, always in a jacuzzi tub, then smash some dudes, suck them up. She getting money, and you know, it's the fast life. I think it's very demonic in certain places. I think some of these girls, and it's not even just because she a pro, but like she just doing too much, you know, drugs. And it's like one thing you prostitute, but you do a prostitute drinking and doing drugs and cocaine, and like it's like you doing extra shit. You're not even just getting smashed. But she's lit though. I will say she's lit. Always in Delirium shaking ass, this girl. So she was on our yacht. But yeah, so I would beg to differ that Cartagena's burnt out. It's not burnt out. Okay. Not burnt out. All right. Let's we got a couple more and then we'll wind down, chat. All right. Second one here by Giamo, real quick. the niggardry. Did he put the hard R? Oh no, he put the Niga. Niggatry. Niggatry continues in Santo Domingo. Let's play this one.
Unfortunately, I'm going to be talking to you about, as you can see in the title, the niggatry that persists in the Dominican Republic. I'm going to be talking to you about an unfortunate situation that happened between two guys. There was a little bit of a fight, I believe, that happened in or near the Zona Colonial. So guys, I'm going to be talking to you about that. But guys, before I get to that, I do want to break down some things. Also, I forgot to say, taken down, and right now he's debating whether he should start another channel on bias news content. So Christian, please, I think I hate other Black content creators. I see that narrative on the comment section. It's not true. You know, it's not true. Just because I have critiques doesn't mean I have hate. So, but anyways, guys, let's get back to the main topic. So like I said, there was a little bit of a situation between two brothers. Now one of them is called That Social Loner. He's been making a lot of live streams, good quality live streams. And the other guy, I'm not going to mention his name. I don't want to give him, you know, that clout, but if you know, you know. And there, like I said, there was a fight. I believe it was near Zona Colonial. And yeah, and obviously, you know, it's not a good look. Because one thing I'll say recently, I've been hearing more stories of brothers in fights. All
right, so real quick, guys, obviously he's talking about the social loner CC beef fight. Apparently CC pulled up on social loner, hit him with a stick. We don't really like to cover these two dudes. We're not going to give it too much shine, but it is a story that that came up and that happened. And, you know, first and foremost, I hate to see people fighting overseas. I always tell people, man, we need to be off of that. You know, these other countries are already thinking we're up to no good. They're not really on our side. And if you're going around looking for people, beating people over the head with sticks or whatever the hell CC hit him with, or allegedly hit him with, you know, you're just going to cause problems and make us look bad as male travelers. Okay. Now, the niggatry is when, again, it comes to this whole macho man thing that Black people, we always try to do. I'll beat your ass. I'll punch you. I'm gonna knock you out when I see you. I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. All the stuff that we hear in the spaces, even the stuff that Rello was doing towards K9, vice versa. Like, we just got to get out of that tough guy shit. That's the problem with us, man. We can't just go somewhere and enjoy ourselves. If I have to fight, I will. If you do some stupid shit, of course I'm gonna fight anybody. I don't care how big you are, win, lose, or draw. You know, you disrespect me, I'm gonna fight you, but I'm not looking for fights, right? Real fighters and people who know how to fight are people who are real men, are not just trying to fight for no reason. I'm not trying to exude energy and possibly, you know, injure someone, kill someone, or someone hurt, you know, or delete someone, I'll say, delete someone or hurt me. I'm trying to, especially when I'm out of town, I'm trying to go and enjoy myself and be around bad chicks, eat some good food, and get some dope content. So when you travel all the way to Sosua or Punta Cana or whatever the fuck they were, Zona Colonial, and you're trying to fight somebody, it just doesn't really make any sense. And I'm not surprised from these two guys. One of them, I won't even say, he's not even really a creator. One of them is a creator, I guess. But you know, when you go on these panels and you're giving off that kind of energy, you know, I've gotten to it with CC a bunch of times. He don't really speak our name anymore. He's calmed down over the last year. But man, that used to be like an arch nemesis of our show. Always just hating. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm not going to spend too much time on this. We'll play a little bit more and then we'll move on to the next topic. But what I will say is, stop the stupid shit, man. Stop the fighting overseas, man. Let's like I said, we don't got to be friends and sing kumbaya. If you see me, go the other way. It don't got to be nothing. You ain't fuck my bitch. You ain't fuck my wife, my girlfriend. You ain't delete none of my dead, none of my dead homies. Is you ain't responsible for it. Like, we're really fighting over like dumb shit, man. stuff that's completely pointless and meaningless. So let's play a little bit more, guys, and then we'll move on. See what else Giamo has to say.
I don't want to say brothers, because when people think I'm talking about FBA, but just say black. I'll just say black men in fights or in the areas of fights in the Dominican Republic, which for me is interesting because when I was living in the DR, I didn't really hear about that too much. Like that wasn't a very common theme, common story. So I don't really know what's going on over there in the DR. But guys, I'm gonna give my full take on that situation with that social owner and the other guy. But guys, I have to tie it to a situation that some of you may know. I would say most of you probably know. But I'm gonna go ahead and break it down anyways, especially for my international brothers who might not be locked into American sports. So guys, there was this man named Sharon Moore. He was the
all right, we're not gonna go into the Sharon Moore story. I think we'll stop it there. He's just gonna go into that story and I guess compare it to this story. But the main thing at hand, guys, is again, man, going overseas, fighting. Hey, you know, I'm not looking for nobody. I'm not looking for no fights. If you pull up on me or Al and you're on that rah-rah shit, then yeah, we gotta fight. But I'm not. I want you guys to understand the difference. One person is looking for another person, traveling to one part of Dominican Republic to meet up with this person for the purpose of fighting them or sneak attacking them. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a difference between we just happen to be walking down the street. I'm just trying to go my way. You come over to me, you throw a beer at me or something like that, or hit me in the head with something, right? Like now I have to defend myself. That's different. So I'm not saying that fights aren't going to happen or shouldn't happen overseas. I feel like if you're overseas, you're in Thailand and you're at a bar, you're chilling with a chick and some dude comes up to you and sucker punches you, you have every right to fight at that point. It's not, oh, look at these ninjas. They over there fighting again, man. They on some stupid shit. They on some dumb shit. They over there looking crazy, man. This is why nobody in the space can get along. No, absolutely not. The nigga came up to you and hit you over the head with a bottle. That shit hurt, right? Motherfucker took the Tito's bottle and banged it upside your fucking head. So yes, if you actually survived it and didn't fucking knock out, you got to fight. Right, but I'm talking about the man. When I see you, I'm looking for you, dog. Oh yeah, where we gonna meet at? The whole shit that they be doing here in the United States, that be getting motherfuckers deleted and get motherfuckers caught up. You doing that in Santo Domingo? You doing that in Punta Cana? You doing that in Sosua? You doing that in Thailand, in Pattaya? You doing that in Phuket? You acting a fool. Some of these guys are in their 40s, 50s, 60 years old, acting like little fucking kids. I'm not saying let a nigga bitch you. I'm not saying let a nigga smack you in the back of the head and don't do nothing. Right? I'm saying, why are you looking for someone? Why are you premeditating the fight? Why are you premeditating this? Why are you acting all macho? Unfortunate. All right. Breaking news. Steve, I'm hearing the P4P was quoted in Rio these days. Insane price is $150. Depending on where you go, man. Depending on where you go, Dolce Vita, some of them clubs, they are trying to charge $150 to $200. I'm not paying that. That's what I'm saying. I have a girl right now. Where's my phone at? I don't know where my phone is. I think it's downstairs. I have a chick right now in Rio, ready to go. 2. All right, I got to make the I'm Not Mentuition before we end the show too, chat. So let me make that real quick while we're... But yeah, chat. Okay. I'm not paying no 150. That's not happening. That's not happening, dog. Where's the I'm Not Mentuition? Hold on. Is this it right here?
Not me, you got beef, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm not Mentuition, nigga. See me, you bitch. Fuck you.
All right, we got a clip down. Hold on. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Bruh, and it's all these niggas. I don't even know who the fuck this is saying this, but it just be random motherfuckers that just be hating, bro. I don't even. Hold on, chat. Let me grab my charger so I can turn my turntables on. Give me a sec. People just be hating. Chat is crazy. Like, we just minding our business. Mentuition ain't doing nothing. And like I said, everybody thinks that because that was on Keith's panel. Everybody thinks that since Keith came, I guess, rolled up on me in DC, that somehow I got like that's the whole the Sin City soundbite. I'm not Steve. You're not just gonna do it. I was like, but he didn't beat me up. Like, he didn't punch me. He didn't slap me, or you know what I'm saying? So what? I can't. No one can stop anybody from rolling up on anybody. Chat is what I'm saying. Like, I could roll up on somebody like live stream, like, and act a certain way, because if I know where they are, I can. If they in Patia at some bar and I see it, I can just roll up on them. It doesn't mean that I did anything to them. So everybody's making it seem like Steve got his ass. He got his ass whooped, but he didn't whoop my ass. So you know what I'm saying. And again, I'm not trying to bring it up. We don't have an issue with Keith, but I'm like, but nothing happened. Like, I'm not Mentuition. It just sounds cool. This is just a maxim, guys. It's like a word or a phrase, and it sounds cool. It sounds like we got bitched, or I got bitched, or someone just beat me the fuck up. It could have happened. Like, someone could literally come on one of my streams and sucker punch me or whatever, and I'm knocked out cold. Again, it happened. People make memes of it, laugh at it, but it doesn't mean you're tough. You punch somebody and they didn't know you punched them, right? Yeah, they still got knocked the fuck out. Like, damn. But it's like, he didn't even have a fighting chance. You just punched him, and it's like the whole CC versus Social Owner. I don't know. Did CC come up behind Social Owner and just hit him with a stick in the head, or punch him in his mouth? Like, he didn't know you were there. I don't know. You don't get any browning points if you sneak up on somebody. That's all I'm saying.
Now me, you got beef, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm not Mentuition, nigga. See me, you bitch.
All right. Let me send this to myself, and we need to make this before we end the stream today, because I did promise I would make this. I'm not Mentuition. I don't know who this is, by the way. Who is this that said this, chat? Which YouTuber made this or said this? It's crazy. Hold on. I gotta watch that. I gotta watch that that stream from Keith's channel. Watch the full argument. Super Trooper. I don't even know who Super Trooper is, though. And that's not even me trying to be funny. Is he is he a YouTuber? Or is he just the guy that'd be in a chat? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. So I'm trying to say, like, why, like, where's this coming from? Is Super Trooper a YouTuber, chat? Please let me know. Is he like a big YouTuber, or like not a big YouTuber, but does he like make vlogs and have a channel that's like, you know what I mean? Or is he just a person that tried to just say our name because it sounded cool? What's the... All right, hold on, chat. I'm uploading this to... let's just put it in this folder for now. All right, let's see if it uploads. All right, let me take this off the screen here. And he claimed he's from Cincinnati. Never met him a day in my life. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know who these people are. Just be talking shit. All right, let me... All right, chat. I'm going to go ahead and make this real quick. Let me get my... I'm trying to think of the easiest way to show y'all me making this. I guess I could do it from my phone. Yeah, let's do it from the phone. I'll join from the phone and I'll show you guys from the phone. That might be... actually... Let me see if I turn this. Can you guys see my DJ equipment if I turn this? Nah. Let's not do that. I don't know if I like that. I'll just plug in my USB camera in a second, chat. Give me a moment. All right. Super Trooper is an NYC The Future spawn. Okay. Chasing attention and clout. Okay. Yeah, some of these people, like these personalities, chat, I don't know. I don't know who they are. It's not me trying to be funny. I'm just being honest. Like, I don't know who they are. And I'm not like, you know what I mean? I just don't be around to like watch them. I'm either working or doing other things. So I don't know who Super Trooper is. But I know there's a lot of characters on Super Troopers. On NYC's panel that join, and they have commentary, and they always have some shit to say. Blah 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 blah. So I understand it, but at the end of the day, again, for the umpteenth time, if you feel that you have to say I'm not Steve or I'm not Mentuition and blah 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 blah, hey, go ahead, you got it, bro. But as I mentioned before, you know, nothing happened to me. I'm chilling. You know, we don't really have an issue with Keith or whoever anymore. We just chilling. But if it makes you feel better about yourself to say Steve got bitched or punked or whatever, hey, you go right ahead, bro. But we found that most of y'all ain't gonna do nothing. You're just talking. You're just talking. You ain't gonna do shit. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and switch this over real quick, guys. We're gonna make this soundbite, and we'll continue to talk while we do so. Let me do. Let's use this one. Do. All right. Okay. So, chat, what we're gonna do real quick, we're gonna make this soundbite real quick, which I've done plenty of times. And we gotta plug this in. Hold on. But yeah, so you know, people just be talking shit, man. I don't let them talk, man. It is what it is. It's just okay. All right, there we go. Let me restart this real quick too, because this shit been on forever, chat. But yeah, man. So yeah, guys, make sure you guys send in your super chats. Actually, don't even do super chats. Do PayPal's or Cash Apps. I'm about to check it in a little bit. And yeah, guys, I'm super excited, man. We got a Brazil trip. Don Banks, King68. Okay, King68 is still working on getting his approval for his visa. So we're trying to get him down before New Year's. It's a possibility he doesn't come till after, but I'm hoping he gets approved. He doesn't get denied and there's no issues. But as of now, he's trying to come down before, and it's going to be lit. We got some really cool things in store. So yeah. While we're waiting for that to load, chat, let's do this. What up, Visual Hype? Are you back in Colombia since Rob Rally? Okay, you told me. Super Trooper. Okay. So yeah, chat, while we're waiting, let's go ahead and play this other video. And I have one more from Anton Daniels. Anton, why is this so dark? Can we turn this up, the brightness up on this motherfucker? Hold on. Damn. There we go. Yeah, that's better. It's a little too bright. All right, let's play this one real quick.
At some point, somebody got to give you some real insight and information about who you are. you's a hoe, and the real dude ain't in you. Keep on experimenting, going from city to city, sleeping with God knows what. You think that you can find some semblance of normalcy outside of the country because it's not here in the United States of America. I got to get my passport so I can go and talk to some women. Nigga, you paying for pussy. You's a hoe.
Damn right, paying for pussy, Anton Daniels. Get your passport.
Get your passport, nigga. Passport, nigga.
And we all pay for pussy, okay?
At least while I'm there, I want to get a few hawkers.
Sounds like a hater. I swear he's rage baiting right now, chat. He rage bait. Listen to how he sounds. This is some rage baity ass shit.
At some point, somebody got to give you some real insight and information about who you are. You's a hoe, and the real dude ain't in you. Keep on experimenting, going from city to city, sleeping with God knows what. You think that you can find some semblance of normalcy outside of the country because it's not here in the United States of America. I got to get my passport so I can go and talk to some women. Nigga, you paying for pussy. You's a hoe. That ain't never been player. That ain't never been.
Chat, we might have to soundbite that.
I don't know where the game
I gotta
is
get my
switched to where these niggas start talking about going overseas.
Yo, I think we got a new soundbite, chat. We might have to soundbite 2 soundbites right now. I gotta get my passport. I kind of like that. Let me see how that sounds. That is funny as hell. I don't even really want to, like, I'm gonna comment on this, chat, but I honestly think that he's rage baiting right now. Like, he's just like he I don't know why he even has the passport bro topic up on his channel so much. There are so many other things that Anton Daniels could talk about, but for whatever reason, he just decides to just go ahead and just keep on going with this passport bro shit. He talk about passport bro more than we do. And we a passport bros channel. At least that's what they call us. All right. We're about to download this shit real quick. And I want to get that soundbite of him saying, "Get your passports." Let's see. All right, so we got our soundbite. This Mentuition shit. Let's see.
Yeah, man. Now me, you got beef, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. But I'm not Mentuition, nigga.
All right, so that's what y'all want me to get. I'm not Mentuition, nigga. Maybe I'll get the whole thing. Hold on, let's go full screen chat. Maybe I'll get the whole thing. We'll get the whole thing. So he's saying, let's see. Hey, Discord's coming up. I don't want it to. This shit the fuck out of here. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, man. Now me, you got beef, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. But I'm not Mentuition.
All right, hold on.
I'm not Mentuition, nigga. I'm not Mentuition, nigga.
All right, so he's saying, I'm not Mentuition, nigga. It don't sound like he got any bass. Why his shit sounds so...
I'm not Mentuition, nigga. I'm not Mentuition, nigga.
Let's see how loud that is though on the playback.
I'm not Mentuition, nigga.
Okay, that could work. That could work. All right, I'm gonna get that, and then I'll get the beginning.
Yeah, man.
Let's get some reverb in here.
I'm not Mentuition, nigga. Yeah, man.
Why is this not working? Here we go. There we go.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
All right, so.
Yeah, man. Now me, you got beef, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Man.
I don't think I need the different part. That's not really needed. Hold on, let's take that out.
Now me, you.
All right, that's good. I mean, you got beef, nigga. I'm not Mentuition, nigga. And then it's got to go, nigga. Here we go. All right, I got to put this down, chat. Hold on. Now, me and you got beef. Chat, this is the shit I be doing before the show. All right, let's record it. Let's try it.
Now me, you got beef, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. But I'm not Mentuition, nigga.
I missed it. Hold on. I kind of fucked that up. All right, hold on, chat. Hold on. All right, let's try it again.
Now me, you got beef, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. But I'm not Mentuition, nigga.
I need to get him saying nigga. Fuck. Chat, this is not as easy as you think. Hold on. Damn. Hold on. Let me try it. Let me just do it this way.
I'm not Mentuition, nigga.
So what he said something after nigga that fucks it up.
I'm not Mentuition, nigga. See me, bitch.
All right, you know what? Let's just get that part. Hold on.
I'm not Mentuition, nigga. See me, bitch.
All right, we'll do that. All right, here we go. Let's do it from the top. Here we go.
Now me, you got beef, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. But I'm not Mentuition, nigga. See me, bitch.
I fucked it up one more time. What are you calling my pussy? Hold on.
Fuck you, geese.
Fuck you. Hold on.
Now me.
All right, one more time, chat. Fucking it up.
Now me, you got beef, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. But I'm not Mentuition, nigga. See me, you bitch.
Fucked it up. Almost. I gotta close it off a little faster.
Now me, you got beef, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. But I'm not Mentuition, nigga. See me, you bitch.
There it is, chat. All right. I'll call this one not Mentuition. No, I'll call it Mentuition bitch. Mentuition bitch. Chat, I gotta name all of these. I don't know if you can see that. I have to name all of these. Mentuition bitch. All right, so we got Mentuition bitch. This is the whole show.
What's that? Damn.
So this is the whole show. All right, so and then I just want the I'm not Mentuition nigga. You bitch. I kind of want I'm not Mentuition nigga.
I'm not Mentuition, nigga.
That's it. That's what I want. All right, hold on. It's gonna be hard to do. Hold on, let me try.
I'm not Mentuition, nigga.
It's when he says nigga, it doesn't. You know what? I'll just do it without the reverb. I like the reverb or the echo at the end, chat, but it's fucking it up. So let me just.
I'm not Mentuition, nigga.
Oops. Let me take that off. That's what I want. All right, here we go.
I'm not Mentuition, nigga.
There we go. I'll just do that. Not Mentuition. There we go. All right. There we go. We got it, chat. We'll do the get your passports later. It took me way too long to do that one thing. I think we are good to go. I do need to send this over to my other computer, and then we will test our soundbite, chat, and we will be good to go. Let me make it here in our audio. Here we are. This is where we have to EQ it, chat. We got to make sure it's EQ'd right. Everything looks good, sounds good. Skip. And then we'll be good to go. Go to my sounds. And chat, I should start DJing, right? I think I'm gonna start doing live DJ sets. I got to get back into DJing, guys. I'm a really good DJ. I'm a really, really good DJ. It's unfortunate that I don't DJ as much as I used to. When I first started the channel, I did DJ a lot, but now I'm just kind of like doing other shit. But I do need to get back into it, man. I really do. All right, that's one. Let's turn it down a little bit. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna save that. Export audio. Boom. Not Mentuition. All right, cool. All right, we got one. And let's put the other one in real quick. And here's the other one.
Now, me, you got beef, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm not Mentuition, nigga. See me, you bitch.
Yeah, he was talking bad to Keys. That nigga was talking reckless. Niggas be talking reckless online, bro. Niggas be, I don't know what's going on with y'all. Y'all be talking like y'all. I love to see some of these people talk like this in people's faces. Y'all be talking crazy. My goodness, calm down, little buddy. Jeez. How did Keys piss this dude off so bad? Man, that is wild, chat. Chat, wasn't there some other sound bites we were supposed to get? Damn, there was one we were talking about on the last show. Like some Drake shit or some Future shit. I can't remember now. Oh, well. There was something we said we were going to get. Shit, I always forget about the soundbite. I got to write these shits down, man. So annoying. All right. Chat, I'm going to need y'all to, like, if y'all can remember our sound bites that we be saying we're going to get certain shows, just remind us in the chat so we can get them. Spin the check and get it right back. Spin the check and get it right back. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Oh, shit. All right, chat. I think we're good. I'm going to go ahead and put these in my Gmail and then email them to myself. And we should be good to go. All right. Boom. All right, chat. There it is. Let's go ahead and switch back over. Foreigner, I want some hookers. I'm not Steve, and I'm not Mentuition. These are the hardest sound bites. Hey, man, I appreciate it, bro. Let's chat. Wasn't there some other sound bites we were supposed to get, though? There were some other sound bites that I was supposed to get, and I don't remember what they were. We got the we got that shit. There's got to be something relevant from a song. Damn, I don't feel like going through the old show. There was part of the show last show with me and Al were saying we need to get that. Oh well, I'll figure it out later. All right, let's go ahead and put these in, chat. Let's go ahead and put these in before we wind down the show. Let's make sure we have our honorary shit talking motherfuckers in the travel space. Never gets old. All right, here we go. Let's throw them in. Just downloaded them. Let's put them on the soundboard. And I'm not Mentuition. Here we go. Let's turn them up a little louder. I'll turn it up a little louder. Here we go.
I'm not Mentuition, nigga. I'm not Mentuition, nigga.
All right.
Now, me, you got beef, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm not Mentuition, nigga. See me, you bitch.
Hey.
I'm not Steve. Who I look like, Steve?
All right, chat. We got it. Bomb drop. There it is. All right, man. Ha.
Now, me, you got beef, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm not Mentuition, nigga. See me, you bitch.
Ah. All right. We got it. Perfect. All right, chat. We have our I'm not Mentuition nigga honorary soundbite. Shout out to the haters. And we still going to play a little bit of this Anton Daniels. So let's get back to that real quick. Let's get back to that.
I'm not Mentuition, nigga.
Box. What the fuck are we talking about? Where's the OGs at? Where's the OGs at? Where's the real ones at that said, listen, I know, look, we might be a little bit off right now. You might be going through something. Maybe you went to the coffee shop one too many times. You're a little bit liberal. Cool. We all go through that shit. We all went through it to where, you know what? I don't know who the fuck I am. You know, do I want to be a tech worker? Do I want to go and work at a coffee shop and look, you know, put on a quarter zip or some shit like that? Cool. I'm with it. Your phase is supposed to be some dumb shit. Yep, you start wearing penny loafers, you like Carlton, all of a sudden morning you like Will Smith. I'm with it. I'm with it. You're going through a phase. You might have slept with a snow bunny or here or two. Yep, you discovered some trees. You got a little high a little bit. You niggas is off some other shit. Y'all on perks. Y'all fucking around with men. Y'all doing all of this dumb shit. Like, where did the
what is he talking about? Is anybody else confused? He went from passport bros to where the OG's at to fucking around with men to perks. I don't know where Anton's at. Sometimes I feel like he's just making content to make content. Shout out to him. He has 400,000 plus subscribers. He has a very successful channel. He's a very successful man. But sometimes when I'm hearing him talk or I'm watching some of his panels, I'm so confused as to where the conversation's going. He's just sort of scramble brained and he's talking about anything. I can't even follow this conversation. My head hurts just listening to it. Is he saying that passport bros do perks and they scroll around with other men and they're closeted gays or something? I don't know what he's talking about. Maybe he cut this clip at the wrong moment and I'm not getting the context before, but let me play a little bit more to see if I can understand, but I don't know what he's talking about. I know what he's talking about, but I don't know how it all ties into each other.
Masculinity go. Everybody goes through phases, but you're not supposed to get so far away from your core beliefs. But the problem is that you never had any core beliefs. That's why the word of God, see, I'm going to bring it back for you. The word of God, you'll never depart with it. Put them in them young and they'll never depart from it. They got to come back to the thing that they was taught. They got to come back to whatever their destiny is that they was put in them. They got to come back to whatever it is that God had for them. They never gonna get so far if you put it into them young, but you so busy trying to make them so cute and dress them up and make them, he's a little doll and he's gonna be somebody else's doll.
Okay, so I think he's talking about maybe women raising their sons to be a certain way, maybe sassy or you know, too emotional, dressing them up a certain way. Maybe that's what he's talking about. Like, I thought maybe this was about passport bros, which I guess part of it is, but the title says, I've never met a cool passport bro. Hold on. I've never met a cool passport bros people can look up to. He even spelled this wrong. I think he meant to say, I've never met a cool passport bro that people can look up to. And Anton says black people need God bad. Okay. So there's a little bit of a typo there. Everybody needs God for sure. Again, I'm trying to understand his angle here, but I think I understand it. What I'll say for Anton is you got to get off of passport bros back. You guys got to stop slamming men. Even if they're tricking or paying for pussy, you should be trying to help them. You should be giving them advice. It's like you got to wean them off of it. It's like a coke addict. You can't just tell a coke or a heroin addict, stop doing heroin. They're highly addicted to it. You got to say, you know what? Let's wean you off of this. You know, go to this class. It'll get you off of it. Or here's microdose it maybe. Or here's another drug that's not as detrimental that's, you know, we can get you off of easier. Maybe we'll try to get them on that. It's like turning a smoker to a vapor, right? Or vice versa. You're trying to get them off of something that they're on and then you kind of pull them off or whatever tactic, guys. I'm not a specialist in this, but what I'm saying is that addictive habits, it's easy to say stop or don't do. The better thing to do is, hey, I see that you're tricking. How about you trick responsibly? I see you're drinking. Drink responsibly. Don't drink as much. Try talking to the regular women when you're in Medellin. Try talking at the bad bitch that's in the airport that when you get your luggage and she's walking around or she's at one of the kiosks on your way out trying to get you to buy a taxi. If she's bad, why don't you holler at her and see if she'll let you take her out on a date? She lives there in the city, right? Like, You know what I mean? Like, that's how you get people off of shit, man. You don't just tell them don't do it. That was the whole point of the Mentuition tutorials that we put out, was that we know y'all are going down there to trick anyway. We've done it, and we still do it sometimes. But here's how you get out of that, right? Cartagena 103 is going to be called Cartagena 103 outside of the wall, life outside the wall, which is basically saying you don't just have to be inside the walled city or go to Delirium every night to succeed and you know, meet the people, even fuck chicks, right? You can go to other places and meet chicks, and it doesn't have to be working women. It can be regular women, right? There's beautiful women in Cartagena. And I'll say it again, for every big booty, freaky girl that you meet at Delirium, there's a freaky girl that'll give you head just as good. That's just a regular chick, you know, in CTG that works a respectable job. That's, you know what I mean, that you can and again, if you want to have 3 or 4 of them, as long as they don't all find out about each other, you can rotate 3 or 4 girls just like you do here in the States. You don't have to go and pay for it, but it is an option, and it's an affordable option right now. It's going up in price, of course, but it is what it is. So Anton Daniels, if I go to his channel right now and search Passport Bros, let's just do a social experiment.
What's going on?
He's going to have a bunch of stuff that says Passport Bros. Look at this. All right, I'm searching Anton Daniels' channel for Passport Bros. Let's see how many videos he has. I'm not even going to go through all of them. He did something on Rello, it looks like 2 years ago. And I think there's more. If I do Passport Bro, it might, yeah, this is just searching the word Passport Bros, plural. But if I do Passport Bro, more will come up. Oh, just off the rip, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I mean, I could scroll down for days. Look at all the Passport Bros content he has. And it's usually always slamming us. Let's see. Black men, Passport Bros admit to going broke. Negative. Passport Bros catching L's with Rello's face on it. Negative. What black people, Passport Bros need to know about Tokyo, Japan, its amazing culture here. That's positive. Making $230K a year and relocating to Bangkok. You're rich. You're filthy rich if you're making $230K a year in Bangkok. That's more positive. What's the appeal of traveling to other countries for women? I don't know if that's negative or not. Let's type in Passport Bro real quick. Does it give me any more options? No, okay, it does do both. Unbox. Cynthia G is broken. Passport Bro hit back at haters. That's, I guess he's talking about haters and Passport Bros. It's still negative. So a lot of this shit, bro, is negative stuff, man. It's not, it's always Passport Bros catching L's. Here's another one, you know, or at least a lot of that, right? So he's not, you know, like I said, Anton, I don't know what, I guess his channel is just more like a reactionary channel that goes over like important topics. He talks about, yeah, he just talks about anything that's going on in the world, the campus shooter, looks like he has some Trump stuff on here, protests, athletes going broke. So yeah, he's like an all-purpose channel. He talks about everything and anything. But, you know, it's interesting. You know, he has an interesting channel. But shout out to him. Great thumbnails. Not everything hits. It looks like he's averaging maybe 20 to 30K views. But hey, man, do your thing, man. Just stop hating on other men. You know, I'm gonna go on his show. I've been trying to catch one of his shows, but he never has an open panel. That's another thing. He has something called Anton, what's it called? Daniels. It's like a talk show that he does, chat. Let me see if I can find it. He does like this talk show where he has like a panel, and he also does interviews. He interviewed Charleston White. So he's making enough money to be able to, you know, he's doing well. He's doing well. I can tell this is a channel that's doing good. Just the way he puts out stuff. 5 days ago, he got 279,000 views.
What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me.
I'll give him that, man. He's got a really nice little setup. His thumbnails are good. Titles are good. This is how you're supposed to run a YouTube channel. I will admit. But again, Anton, lay off the Passport Bro hate, bro. All right, guys. Is it true Antoine became rich because of his dad won a big lawsuit? I don't know. He claims he's like he owns real estate and he's maybe of course he does, but like he made it seem like he's gotten his money through just hard work and owning businesses and properties and stuff. That's what I've watched his stuff, and I think that's where he said he gets his money from. But there may be something else that has happened. The child that's may have added to that or afforded him money to be able to purchase these businesses or buildings or whatever he has. I'm not sure. I'm done with Anton Daniels. Once you start preaching, I am through. Yeah, he does tie religion and God and stuff in his stuff. I believe in God. I talk about it lightly on the show, but yeah, he does jump into that a lot, which is fine. His show is kind of a faith-based show. He talks a lot about that, and people respect that. But you might lose some people when you jump into that. People who aren't really religious. It is what it is, though. Let's go back up here. Passport Bro. Shout out to Desmond. The Passport Bro movement has gone from trickle to a freight train, and there is a concerted effort from all sides in the matrix to try to derail it. Absolutely. Absolutely. But I don't think they can derail it. Like, they can't stop the inevitable. The Passport Bro space, I'll just call it men traveling, will never stop. When we are not appreciated and when people aren't treating us well, as men, we typically leave and find areas where people appreciate us. Maybe on the next show, I'll show you guys a debate I did. I was on a panel called the Freezy Network. Shout out to Freezy. I go on his show. It's called No Captivity a lot. And not a lot, but I've been on it the last couple weeks or so, just having conversations about different things like foundational Black Americans. What does that mean? We talked a lot about Fresh and Fit. We talked about Pearl. He talks about a lot of the manosphere stuff and also Black people issues. Me and Al are going to start having some conversations about that, maybe more on this show or at least on one of our shows that we do, because we think that, when you box yourself in with only Passport Bro stuff, the whole show, there are other things that we deal with as men. And some of us that are Black men, even though everyone's not Black that's watching the show, but some of us that are Black men that we deal with and that I think that are important topics to go over. If we're going to dedicate, 2 hours, 3 hours, we can have different topics. But anyway, long story short, there are other things that are, or other entities in this space that are trying to derail us. There are people out here that always look at Passport Bros in a negative light. If I look up the word Passport Bro on YouTube right now, I would say 65 to 70% of YouTube videos made about Passport Bros are negative. So that's what I said. That's why I wanted to bring King68 out there, because I think what we're going to do with King68, it's going to come off as a very fun, positive, come out here, visit the Christ the Redeemer statue, tap in with this person or that person and show like dope shit. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about tricking. We're not talking about termas. We're just going around and having real interactions with real people of Brazil. So that's going to be part of the goal of the trip. And again, I will hit termas up. I am going to be in strip clubs. And we're going to try to get King to come to some strip clubs too. He'll go to strip clubs. But it's more like that. Again, that's not what it's about. That's what I keep trying to tell y'all. When I made this channel, I said, as men, we want to know everything. Where are the best parts to go that are safe? Where's the best food? Where can I go fishing? How can I rent a yacht? Do they have jet skis? Right? Then we get into the dating stuff. How are the women there? Where do they go out to party? Where the hoes at? Okay, Chad. Where the hoes?
At least while I'm there, I want to get a few hookers in.
That's how we are. Where the bitches at? Damn it. That's how we. That's just. These are questions that men want to know. We just want to know all of it, and so that's part of why I made Mentuition. It's a man's network where we talk about shit that men go through, men shit. Right? It is what it is. So you know what I mean? Like everywhere I go, if I go to fucking Nebraska, I'm like, where's the was there any like anything to do? Is there like strip clubs? Is there like, you know what I'm saying? Like those are questions I always ask. It's not I want to go get my dick wet and I want to go pay for sex. No, I just want to, where is there a Hooters? We got to stop being uncomfortable being men and just be like, yo, yes, I like tits and ass. I want to, yeah, I'll go fishing and we can hang out here and whatever. But like, I also do want to see some pretty women sometimes. It never goes away. That's the last thing I'll say in closing, guys. It never goes away. Being a man never goes away. Looking at beautiful women never goes away. I have seen men in their 80s, 90s. Girl walks by with a fat ass. They go, I'm like, and I'm in my 20s and 30s, and I'm like, damn, it never goes away. It doesn't go away. It never stops. We're men. That's what we fucking do. Yeah, you got a fat ass. I'm gonna look. So what? I didn't say anything. I didn't grab your ass. I didn't say something derogatory. I just looked. So what? I'm a fucking man. I'm gonna do what I do. Stop fucking apologizing to these bitches for being a fucking man. And meanwhile, they want you to be a man. They want you to be a perv sometime. Women like that shit, right? They feel good about it. He looked at my ass. They like that shit. Don't ever let them tell you that they don't like that shit. They may not like the guy that's doing it, but they like that shit. You know what I mean? They like to go tell their friend, even if the dude's ugly. Some guy looked at my ass. Girl, I was walking down and they know what they ass look like. I told you guys this. I grew up with women in the household. My sister would check her ass 7 times in the mirror before she would leave. I'm like, damn, are you going to go to school? I'm in middle school. She's in high school. She'd go to the mirror, turn this way, look at her butt. Turn that way, look at her ass. Turn this way again, look at her ass. Turn that way. I'm like, your ass still looks the same. It still looks the same. It don't matter which way, it's still there. And when, so you know your leggings go up your ass crack. Some of these girls that wear the leggings that go into their ass, you know what you're doing. And you know niggas is gonna look. That's the whole point. So I don't give a shit if a girl see me looking at her ass now. I don't give a fuck. Do not care. Don't give a fuck.
Nobody cares, nigga.
We do not care.
Okay? Be a man and don't apologize for it. Right? Yeah, when I was a kid, I like shooting BB guns. I like watching wrestling. I like fishing. I like ass and titties. That's what I like. You like tall, you a female, you like tall guys. You like this, you like that. You like playing pretty princess and your easy bake oven. So it's just weird that women get mad. Knack Meezy comes in with $2. Shout out to Mac. Knack, I called him Mac. Knack Meezy, shout out to you, man. Appreciate you, bro. He said women are precious and should be respected. Absolutely, they should be respected. But we cannot deny that women are beautiful. And as men, the way we show appreciation for their beauty is to look at them and to admire how beautiful they are, mentally and physically. Physically first, actually. Physically first. So you're right. Again, looking at a woman's ass is not disrespectful, Knack, right? That's not disrespectful, especially if she's flaunting it. What's disrespectful is she walks by. Damn, bitch, you got a fat ass. That's disrespectful. You walk by and she go, you go, okay. You know, don't even say nothing. You just walk by. You tap your buddy like, damn. If you say this to your friend, your guy friend, hey, she got a fat ass. And she might see y'all high five and look at it. She don't know what y'all said. It's not disrespectful. She didn't hear it. You thought it or whatever. Not disrespectful. So thank you for the $2. Appreciate you, bro. We got to get Knack on the panel again. But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is just don't apologize. Like, let's say a girl walks by and she saw me look at her ass. She saw me look down and kind of looked up, and she saw me look up, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't even say nothing. I just look and turn and keep going. Like, let's say a girl caught me looking at her ass. I don't care. Like, it's not gonna be, I didn't do anything. I'm chilling. You know your ass is fat. You know what your ass looks like. The point I'm making, fellas, not to beat the dead horse, is that women know how they look, and they know these are the pants that make my booty look big. So I'm gonna wear them today because I know how many guys are gonna look. I'm gonna get some looks today. They almost count how many niggas is looking at their ass. They know. Okay. All right, chat. What we're gonna do is we're gonna wind down. We're going on 3 hours, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this show. We did get one donation today. Appreciate you, Black Sparrow. We got $50 dono. Well, we got more than one, but one that's going towards the Brazil trip. And thank you again, Knack, for the $2. Guys, when you do send in super chats, remember we have to wait like a month to get that from YouTube. So it counts towards helping us out, of course. Thank you, Knack. Always appreciated. But to guys to also contribute to the fundy we're doing for Brazil, send in your PayPal or your Cash App on the next show that we have. Or you can send it in between shows if you watch this on the playback, and we will shout you out on the next show that we have. But we do shout out all donations, all right, in general, no matter how you send them. And what we're going to do, guys, we're going to go over our housekeeping real quick, and then we are going to wind down the show. Again, guys, just to conclude, King68, we'll be in Brazil. Mentuition, we're ruffling feathers. We're breaking down walls. We're doing some new shit. Expect a really dope trip in Brazil. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping King can get his visa. It doesn't somehow they deny it. I don't think they'll deny it completely, but we need to get it worked out within the next week so that he can buy his ticket and try to get there before New Year's. We are going to be collabing with Don Banks. So this will be Don Banks' first time meeting King. King's first time in Brazil meeting Don Banks. Our first time actually physically meeting Don Banks. And then we're going to try to do some collaborative content, not just the yacht party. We're going to try to go out and maybe do a live stream or something with Don Banks and some other stuff that we'll reveal later on. Okay, so stay tuned for that. And tomorrow I'll be at the Jake Paul fight. Jake Paul. So maybe I'll try to get some footage of that for you guys. Yeah, Jake Paul's fighting Josh, whatever his name is. Something Joshua. So that's literally right down the street from me. That's happening like 10 minutes away from me. So should be lit. You know, shooting for King68 has its perks. I get to really go out and do some really cool shit. So it's dope. So all right, let's go over our housekeeping real quick, and then we will wind down the show. Make sure you guys check out our Patreon. That is patreon.com. Anthony Joshua. Yeah, that's him. That is patreon.com/Mentuition. It's where you guys can check out our censored travel guides for free. If you sign up for the Patreon for free, you'll actually be able to check out our censored Cartagena 101 and our censored Cartagena 102, I think, and our censored Medellin 101. If you want to see all the uncensored content for your travel guides, travel breakdowns, you do have to sign up. We have 3 tiers. Our first tier is our general admission tier. You get access to all of our full uncensored travel guides, exclusive Patreon uncensored content, exclusive Discord content, access to our videos before they hit YouTube, access to our WhatsApp group, exclusive behind the scenes footage, and special Discord access. Next up, we have our VIP tier. You get access to all of our not safe for YouTube content, priority chats on YouTube, access to our members only live streams, a list of over 1,000 remote jobs, 1 free consultation question answer per month on Patreon direct message, 20% off the consultations, 10% off the merch, and even more special Discourse access. Next up, and last but not least, guys, we have our all access pass membership. Another one. All right, guys. And this is how you guys can support us at the highest level. You get 1 free consultation per month up to 1 hour, 25% off of additional consultations throughout the month, access to a list of over 20,000 remote jobs, access to our personal cell phone numbers, access to the Mentuition Mafia WhatsApp group, free exclusive member-only meetups, VIP access and discounts on our merch, yacht parties, and other events. And guys, don't forget to join the Discord. The Discord link is in the description below the YouTube, or you can type in mentuitiondiscord.net. Also, guys, join our Facebook group. We have over 600 members in our Facebook group. The Facebook link is in the description below. And you can also join the Mentuition Mafia. That is our YouTube membership. If all the other memberships I'm explaining besides the free ones are too expensive, we do have a YouTube membership called the Mentuition Mafia that's only $3.99. And last but certainly not least, guys, check out our new website, mentuitionnetwork.com. You guys can book a consultation right from our website when you hit the home button here, which it'll take you here when you go to mentuitionnetwork.com. This is our homepage. You'll see the NYE yacht party. We are doing a Carnival yacht party as well. Yes, guys, you can buy your ticket, guys. We are week and a half out, like a week and a half out, 2 weeks from the New Year's yacht party, guys. We're getting close. I think we're like 10 days away, 11 days away. All right, guys. So make sure you guys check out. Whoa, right on the booty. Make sure you guys check out mentuitionnetwork.com if you are going to be in Rio for New Year's. Okay, New Year's Eve. There's still a few slots left. Okay, I know a lot of you guys are last minute. So if you are coming down or you're thinking about coming down, yeah, jump on the yacht, man. It's gonna be lit. Don Banks, Mentuition, King68 supposed to be there. We got some other celebrities supposed to pull up, and like 35 girls. Okay, and we got the Mentuition, Mafia. Okay, we got some tickets sold to the Mafia members that are gonna be on the yacht as well. Okay, so shout out to you guys. It's gonna be a good time. Let's have a good time. Let's bring in the year 2026 with a bang. And, this year is going to be our year, man. It's going to be our year for sure. All right. Okay, guys. Class is dismissed. I appreciate you guys, man, for rocking out with me today, doing a solo show. I'm like a little parched. I got to drink some water now. So I'm going to chill, relax. And I'm going to be at this Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua thing tomorrow. So I'm going to try to do a show tomorrow with Al. If we don't do a show tomorrow, we'll do one on Saturday for sure. Tomorrow, I'm going to be with King68. We got a lot of content to get. The city's going to be pretty busy tomorrow with this fight. And I'm sure there'll be some sort of after party with celebrities and stuff. So I'm going to try to go and shoot that with him. And then, yeah, I don't know if I'll get a show in. Maybe if I do a show, I'll do it earlier. But I'll keep you guys posted. If not, stay tuned for the show on Saturday. Shout out to the child. He said he sent a Cash App. Hey, man, appreciate it, bro. Let's go ahead and bring that up before we wind down the show. Thank you so much, man. Hey, thank you. Child, let me bring this up, man. Always a pleasure to have you on the show, and we really do appreciate all the love and support. So before we wind down, let's acknowledge the final Cash App of the show for today from our guy, the child.
Honey.
Shout out to the child.
Can't stop, won't stop. Fella race, cause we get down, baby. We get down, baby.
The girls, they love us.
Now me, you got beef, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm not Mentuition, nigga. See me, you bitch.
All right. Chat, we got a new soundbite, man. We're going to play that at the beginning of the next show. Thank you again, the child, for the $10. Let's go ahead and update the fundy. That brings the fundy down before we get off of here. That brings it down to $4.94. $4.94. Let's update that to $4.94. Put it back on the screen. Boom. All right, guys, we're officially under $500. We have $494 to go to raise to get to our $800 goal for this Brazil trip for the fundy, guys. I'm super excited. Let's get that fundy down to like 200 on the next show, guys. If we get that down to like 200, man, we'll be so happy, man. We appreciate you guys again for spending and sending in your hard-earned money for us to go to these trips. And we told you, we're not going to let you guys down. I know sometimes we're not getting the content out as quickly as possible, or some stuff just hasn't came out, but it's only because we keep getting these opportunities and other projects to come up that kind of take a little bit of the priority. But we have not forgot about some of the guides that we're supposed to put out and some of the stuff that we're going to be putting out on our Patreon. So we appreciate you guys for being super patient with us. We've looked at other people's Patreons and they hardly ever post. Okay, they haven't posted in years. So just bear with us and keep rocking with us, man. But we're getting opportunities with celebrities. We're getting opportunities to shoot productions. We got asked to do a documentary. So, we're still not as big as we want to be yet. I'm not saying we're Hollywood yet, but I can see that if we can break through this ceiling that we're sort of bounded by, and break through that boundary and keep going up to the sky, to the moon, to Mars, to Venus, right, to Pluto. We keep going out there in space. I think the sky is really the limit for us. So We're going to keep trying to give you guys different things and break this travel space and internet space. And, you know, we're going to keep rocking. So as long as y'all rock with us. So we appreciate y'all. And thank you guys for rocking out with me today. Until next time, guys. Adios.
Adios! Adios! Adios!